The gang's all here, plus Labubu, the story behind the doll, and Dueling Scrooges coming to a theater near you.
Oh, it's time for class.
Class is in session!
Roll call! Bueller?
I'm gonna be late for class.
Bueller?
Am I hallucinating here? Just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm late for class.
You're mine now. You belong to me.
Did you study for the test?
No more complaining. No more Mr. Kimblett to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom.
Hello, classmates, and welcome to Middle Class Film Class. I'm your host for today, Joseph.
I'm Peter.
I'm Tyler.
And
Nice dab.
God, we have
Gen Z is all over it.
I think that might be a millennial thing. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't think it's. I'm a millennial.
Classmates, is dabbing a Gen Z or millennial thing? Chime in. We have a great show for you today. Welcome everyone, YouTube live and otherwise, and of course the OG audio only classmates in podcast land. Just like the beginning says, the gang's all here.
That's right.
Once again,
And our unofficial fourth, our most active and loyal listener, Heather, in the chat.
Yeah.
Hi, Heather. She's walking across.
She's
walking down crosstown and listening to us at the same time.
she's making her way downtown.
I don't know the rest of the words, but there's a piano in there.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Is she driving a piano?
Yes.
She is driving a piano through the city.
Dabbing.
Dabbing, hopefully.
And it is a millennial thing. It's not a Gen Z.
I think it's
I think it's Gen Z.
I think
No,
it's a
it's-
young millennial thing.
Young millennial? I'm 39. I'm an elder millennial.
Yeah.
Correct.
What's the cutoff? Like 32?
It's
95?
95.
Okay, so yeah, so like maybe
So like maybe like
28 then?
28, yeah.
28 or 20, maybe 30?
Yeah.
That's no one 30-year-old is dabbing. Unironically.
We should all dab.
Yeah. I've already dabbed. I dabbed. I dabbed once for the day. It's not for the year.
I did.
I hurt my shoulder dabbing this morning.
Yeah, it's been a while. Thank you guys for having me back.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope are you feeling all right?
I am now.
Okay.
I was going to comment on how the month of October, I think it was not doing the show, and so October cursed me. The universe cursed me because it was by far one of the worst months I've ever had.
Really?
And then to cap it off, I get food poisoning. It ruined my weekend because I was supposed to go over to my boss's house to watch the football game after the show. So couldn't do the show.
Another chicken wing, boss?
Couldn't do.
I'm going to top your beer off, sir.
I couldn't do the show. I couldn't watch the game. And then when I was infirmed, I was like, at least I can just watch the game. I couldn't even watch the game either. It was blacked out. And I was like...
Yeah, I found out, unfortunately, it was like 8:30 in the morning, the day we were supposed to record last week, and Tyler sends a voice message to the chat that just says this.
I'm belting.
I would have.
Yeah.
I've had my soundboard. I've had my fart sounds.
But
Yeah, soundboard's down.
But thank you for asking. I am feeling a lot better.
What did it to you?
It was a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh.
It was a late night one too. I went on
Don't say that.
Philadelphia cursed you.
Our listeners in Philly are going to riot.
I went on a late night bike ride, and I worked up a hunger, and there's this new Philly cheesesteak restaurant next to 7-Eleven I frequent, and I was like, you know what? I've been meaning to go there.
It's a new place.
It's a new
And
place.
they give you food
And
poisoning
then,
immediately.
So I got the sandwich, rode back, devoured it, fell asleep, and then
Woke up covered in shit.
The part of the story that I'm concerned with is that you have a 7-Eleven that you frequent. Mm-hmm. Are you a regular? Do they shout your name like Norm every time you come in? Hey, Tyler!
No, they don't.
Sour Skittles and blue raspberry icy.
Tyler!
No, I've been
We
on.
can make our quota now.
No, I've been on the strawberry shortcake ice cream bars and Dr. Pepper.
Jesus Christ. You're an adult.
At least get a hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm past that phase.
Yes. It feels good to be back, fellas.
Yes,
It's good
it
to
does.
banter. It's good to see
we're-
Tyler's shining face over there.
No, we're back audio.
Oh.
I'm back.
Yeah, I don't have...
I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't play it.
And we're back.
Technically, if you want, you could throw it in the old commentary real quick. And,
No, it's
we're
all
back.
right.
Yeah.
You guys get it.
Yeah.
We're back.
Insert soundbite here.
Yeah. October's been a crazy month, but we have returned
Yep.
for now.
Yes.
But let's get into it.
For now.
Gab and Chad.
Find some character in ye, lad. Now's the time for gab and chatter.
Gab and Chatter movie news, things to discuss. I'll go first because mine is not really movie related.
Yeah, sure.
Talking about October, the last month and a half, feels like.
Yeah.
We're halfway through November.
Barely this month.
Been busy with stuff, short film premieres and birthdays and all this kind of stuff. Pete kind of talked about it a little bit last episode, but yeah, we've been The Mother Wound was a movie we filmed a year ago. Almost, I thought it was April. No, we filmed it in November of last year.
Shows what I know.
So it was a year ago, almost exactly, we were filming. And now it's out in the world. We premiered it first at the Santa Cruz Film Festival in the beginning of October. Went down there, had the whole weekend in Santa Cruz, which was cool. It was fun going out there and showing this thing that we've been working on for so long. And then the following weekend, we had a local premiere for it, which was more fun, I think, because we had like all of our friends and family there watching, and then other people in the film community come out and supported, bought tickets, and made all of our money back. Pete made all of his money back.
Oh yeah.
I
was the angel donor.
Yes.
As they call it for the museum.
The theater.
Yeah, for the museum.
You were?
The theater rental.
That's so generous.
Yeah. So with whatever merch tickets or merch we sold came back to me to basically recoup.
Yeah. And so that evened out, and then I think there was even a bit extra, and used that for like in the midst of all of that midst in the midst of all of that, I was prepping for a short film that I was making, and so last weekend I was filming that.
Whoa.
So in the middle of all those premieres, me and Camille, who was one of the directors for Mother Wound, she was my producer and AD for my short film that I filmed last weekend. And so me and her were preparing for that, getting all the props, doing rehearsals, table reads, and all the gatherings of that stuff and
Feeling good.
preparation, and that most of that happened last weekend. I still have one scene to film tomorrow, Sunday, that
You got to get a pickup shot.
yeah, because like the timing worked out. Because we're filming in front of Dreamland Cinema, and they have like this kind of cool marquee and like porch lights and signage that was going to be off because they were out of town last weekend.
Oh, okay.
So I needed it to be on, so that's why it's going to be this weekend instead. So, and it's a really short scene. It's only like probably going to be like a minute or minute and a half long. It's like 3 shots.
Is that Dreamland? Is that really small one that's like 6 seats or 12 seats or something?
Yeah, it's like in a basement.
It's like 30 seats.
It's like 40.
But it's a small room.
6 and
It's
a
like it's
half.
about as big as this room. Maybe a little longer though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's never a bad thing.
And they they have a huge screen. It's a cool place, and they're aware that we're filming, and they're cool with
They
it.
gave you the green light.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And we only need the outside of it. So that's going to be in the can tomorrow, as they say, granted if weather is permitting.
That's exciting. And it's a comedy.
Yes, it's a comedy.
That's so cool.
It's a rom-com.
I couldn't be more proud of you, Joseph.
Definitely more calm than rom, I think. But
Well, I loved Mother Wound. I thought it was an incredible film.
Yeah, you were. It was.
yeah, you were there. Tyler was there.
And you were there too. He didn't. You didn't, and not once did you make the same crack that you do every time we talk about a short. Where was my invite? Why wasn't I invited to be the monster?
I'm not gonna do that. I know
that bit
I know
is
my
done.
I know my place now. So
I know my place.
But yeah, Tyler came out, watched it all with everybody else.
I know I got to glad hand with everyone.
Yeah.
Javier was there too.
Oh yeah, producer Hobby.
Javier was there as well, and he's in my short as well. But he's off screen. He's gonna play a voice of the character's mom.
Oh,
Wait, what?
the mom voice. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
And yeah, we'll have to record him possibly in this very room.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's like what I've been up to, and now I'm like a lot less busy now.
Yeah.
And
Until the next project.
till the next project, which is about a month away. But I'm not heading.
involved.
I'm not heading that project. So
Well, that's the great thing about this show is like if you're out, and me and Tyler can do it, and if you guys are both out, me and Aunt Linda can do it. Like last week,
yeah,
we had a We had a great listener response to Aunt Linda. Everybody loves Aunt Linda.
Yeah.
They want more Linda on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So pre-code.
Well,
Maybe,
that's good to know.
yeah. They're like, let's put Linda and Brianna on and kick the guys out, and they'll just be their show after this.
That would actually be an interesting and unique idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's exciting. You're doing all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, and if you weren't at the premiere, why not? But if you're interested in watching Mother Wound, I can perhaps send you a link. If you
Yeah, send an email, mcfcpodcast@gmail.com, and Joseph and I both man that.
Yeah, we'll give you a little screening of your own.
Yeah.
Don't share it with anybody.
Yeah, you
else.
sons of bitches.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
you
going
gotta-
for Oscar contention here.
You gotta vet these people.
Oh, by the way, I'm on IMDb now because of this credit.
Yeah,
Is that right?
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Look me up. My headshot is I'm in my trousers like Alexander Skarsgård.
and if you do watch it, the movie's also on Letterboxd. So log it, rate it, review it. If it's less than 5 stars, fuck you.
Mother Wound, all one word,
Yeah.
I believe. Actually, I had producer credits on the Force 5 podcast because I'm a Patreon member for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he puts all his episodes on IMDb, and I get producer credits on that. So
That's cool.
I have a couple credits.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
But yeah, we're back.
yeah, it's exciting, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exciting to be busy in the world which I've committed my life to.
Yeah, exactly. It's really cool. It's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Very cool.
But yeah, let's get on to some movie news. Pete.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Christmas Carol. We got a few dueling Christmas Carol segment or movies coming up. Let me fix this.
Yeah.
And two directors that are kind of in the same world, maybe the horror world.
Different.
Very different type of horror.
Yeah.
So Ty West from the X-Pearl trilogy, and then Robert Eggers, the most beloved Robert Eggers. And they're both coming out with an Ebenezer Scrooge movie, a Christmas Carol movie of some sort. And there's varying levels of detail, so I'm just going to kind of go over them. So the Ty West movie is actually slated to release this year. Next year, 2026. There is a lot known about it. It's director of Ty West. It's supposed to come out November 13th, 2026. And it's going to be Johnny Depp as Ebenezer Scrooge, Andrea Riseborough in the starring role, and it's produced by Paramount. Also has Ian McKellen listed as well. And let's see if there's anybody else. Trammell Tillman. Of the Ghost of Christmas Present. So those are the only 4 names that are attached. Checo Varese is the DP. Let's see if this person has done anything.
Checo.
Camera and electrical department for Pacific Rim. Cinematographer for It Chapter 2 and The 33 from 2015. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know what else they've done. Under the Bridge, Alien, Dope Sick. So anyways, that's the Ty West one.
Yeah. Johnny Depp.
Andrea Riseborough, Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Ian McKellen be the Scrooge? Why is John Depp the...
Scrooge doesn't have to be old as fuck. Like Ian McKellen's on the edge of death.
Gandalf.
Knock wood. He's with us for another 10
death's
years,
door.
but it's like a race to the bottom with him and Mr. Michael Caine.
Yeah.
And Morgan Freeman.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a worst triple the trifecta when we get the news that all 3 of those die on the same day.
Johnny Depp is like, I
Jeez.
think he, ever since the whole like trial thing, the Amber Heard thing, I think he's had a couple projects that he's like, has that come out afterwards.
He hasn't
that
been
is-
active
But, like,
as much.
That is kind of I never didn't even think about it. I did like the trial doesn't even register to me.
It was like, what, 2 or 3 years ago?
Let's see here. Johnny Puff Secret Mission. He plays Johnny Puff, an animated movie.
Johnny Puff.
The Voice. He plays Louis XV in Jean Dubarry in 2023. And a few other small projects. Not much.
Scrooge.
Not much. Minamata 2020.
I don't know.
I've heard he's not very nice to women, so
Well,
I think that is the reason for his lack of...
Possibly.
I think it's that, and he's just studio poison because he's been embroiled in that controversy.
Yeah.
Whether he beat his wife or not.
Yeah.
Or girlfriend or whatever she was.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that.
But his
there's
daughter's
some
more
Irish-
successful right now, or more like in the
yeah.
in the world now.
Wait, what was her name again?
Lily Rose.
I don't know why.
Lily
I thought
Rose Depp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's the Ty West one, and then we have the Robert Eggers Christmas Carol, and the other one's called Ebenezer A Christmas Carol or something like that. And this one's it's an untitled Christmas Carol project for Warner Brothers, and this one's really in like pre-development. It's really not anywhere close to. So there's not very much about this. It's basically just reportedly that Willem Dafoe is supposed to be Ebenezer Scrooge,
I wouldn't doubt it.
which of all people,
Out am I? You can't do this to me. I built this company.
what's the name of the company in
Oscorp.
No. Okay, here we go.
Marley and Marley.
Marley and Marley?
The Scrooge works for?
Yeah.
It's like Marley and Marley Law Firm or something.
Is that your final answer?
Well, that's the Muppet version anyway. That's the version of Christmas Carol I've seen the most.
Yeah.
Okay, the name is...
Or Marley and Marley. Ooh.
Oh, you're right. That is that. I don't know if it's Scrooge. The name was... Scrooge's company was called Scrooge and Marley.
Oh.
Scrooge and Marley.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Why would he make partners with them and then treat them like shit? So,
Yeah.
anyways, AI to suck it because that was an AI summary.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so Robert Eggers, probably 2027, if that. He usually takes 2 to 3 years between movies.
Yeah.
His stuff is usually pretty in-depth and involved. So
Yeah.
So anyways, Christmas Carol. The only definitive version that we need is the Muppets Christmas Carol. The second one behind that would be the one from the Chair Company.
Yes.
I haven't seen that show, so I wouldn't know that.
Oh, just wait. Your pants will be off by
If
the end.
you end up watching it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm house sitting for my parents this weekend, so maybe I'll throw it on.
Have access to all the streaming services.
I do.
There's 4 or 5 episodes now. They're
5,
They're
yeah.
23 minutes apiece, so you can catch up pretty quickly.
Nice.
Yeah.
I swear I have the worst pillow in town.
the last shot of episode 5 is shocking. I'm like,
Yes.
I don't know.
It's yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
So,
Anyways,
anyways, that's all I got.
Consider my interest peaked. Okay. Well, my story, as y'all could assume, Sony sets new Labubu movie following toys becoming pop culture phenomenon. I'm just gonna go out in front here and say this: I want a Labubu so bad
Why?
because they look cool.
No, they don't. Want me to get you a fidget spinner?
No.
how about a Furby?
Hey, we have a new listener in the chat, Alberto Velasqueza Rico.
Oh, Birdo.
He says Todd Haynes has already made the best Christmas Carol movie.
Which movie is that? Did he make it?
The Todd K. Haynes Christmas Carol movie.
Oh.
I'll look it up while
Wait,
while
which
Tyler talks.
movie did Todd Haynes do?
Hold on a second. I'll look it up while Tyler talks. We'll get
May,
some more
December?
information.
All right. Well, okay. So, like the title says, a Labubu movie could be coming soon. So, it could be. They just
I
bought.
thought this was news.
They just bought the.
Sony bought the rights.
Let me
Speculatory.
speak.
Okay.
So they bought the rights to use Labubu. I think you can infer that Sony, with Labubu being as popular as it is, they're going to make a children's movie out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for it. I mean, they made Lego movies, and
I'm all
those
for
were
it.
fine. Those were fine. Okay, moving on.
That's it?
Hold on. So basically, this article talks about how like one K-pop singer had it on her bag, and then it exploded into popularity.
That's how it got popular.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now I take issue with this article. I just wanted to. This is just the
I got a problem with
the
this.
context to what I'm about to say. We are living in a time where movie reporting has become only. It could be a single sentence. They did not have to write a whole article on the damn doll. All they
That's
could
all. That's all.
Is this your words?
Yeah. This is Tyler's.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Opinion.
Tyler's
Yeah.
rage.
yeah. So it's like I don't understand.
Avatar.
Like I was trying to set my opinion up on this. I was trying to find movie news articles from like the 90s and 80s to compare and contrast, because from my understanding, movie news back then, well, you'd have to read them in the papers and they'd be a little bit more like beefier, more journalistic like.
Okay.
And now in this day and age of AI, it's just anything that this whole article could have been a single sentence.
Well,
And I take issue with the journalistic integrity in the entertainment industry currently.
I don't think it's just the entertainment industry. 24-hour news changed everything. Before, they give you like 10 stories in the course of an hour every night, and that was it. That was it. You get one news episode a day.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about the same fucking thing for 24 hours.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I was on Reddit reading about the opinion on this new Labubu movie that could potentially be coming out, and everyone's like, it's just because it's trendy. It's like, well, yeah, I
That's
mean,
what makes money.
I don't know why people are taking issue with it, and plus, but I'm biased because I think Labubus are cute and really.
You want me
cool
to get you
looking.
a fidget spinner too?
I don't want to
You gonna eat
fidget.
some Dubai chocolate?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
But I tried the fidget spinner. It doesn't work.
Wait, what? The spinner doesn't work, or it doesn't work for you?
That's going on the board.
It doesn't work for me.
I don't get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
All right, here we see Tyler trying the fidget spinner. Ready? And he tries to spin it, and it fails. It didn't work.
Yeah, so like when I was trying to find a news article.
When did you start this this research about the 90s entertainment reporting versus today?
Today?
You started it today?
Yeah, because when I saw
An
that,
hour before we started rolling.
No, not an hour before. It was like 2 hours before.
I implore you, because that might be interesting. I think it's interesting to look back at like watching old like Siskel and Ebert reviews or something like that. But if you're talking like actual entertainment reporting, go back. It'll be interesting to see.
That's what I'm saying. I tried to look it up, but there wasn't any like.
I tried for like 30 minutes.
There wasn't.
And I gave up.
There wasn't
It's
any.
like those damn reporters.
There wasn't any. There wasn't anything readily available, and like it would have required a lot. The idea sparked in my head like as I was trying to find a news story. Had I thought of the idea yesterday, I would have put in a little bit more of an effort. But
I had the thought of an idea.
But I was on a time.
I have concepts of a plan.
Boy, do I got news for you. Next week we're gonna have another episode. Bring their findings to next week.
Well, I actually did. Unrelated to movie news, I did have a good idea since I like to talk about the weather a lot. I was gonna try to find a soundbite and then play it like a new thing. It's like, welcome to the middle class film class weather report.
What? And then we give the weather?
Yeah.
Like, it's currently cloudy outside.
Yeah.
Thank you for this, joining me on this middle class film class weather report.
But yeah, I mean, I'm still interested in the idea of going back and trying to find reporting back in like the 90s and 80s. So I was going to do that.
Let's do it right now.
Yeah, bring it next week.
Let's screen share.
I mean,
No, we don't have time. We have a hard out today.
yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the extent of what I have for
Labubu movie.
Labubu movie and my
You hate journalism.
my anger for the current state of journalism.
Feeling good.
I have an update on the Todd Haynes Christmas Carol movie.
Okay.
Do you know this, Berto? This person in the chat? Or are you just using the colloquialism?
Yeah,
the friendliness?
I don't know. I do know an Alberto
I don't know.
at work.
I know Alberto,
I
too.
know an Alberto at work too.
So-
we all call him Bert or Berto.
And they do know about
But
the
I have
show.
to say, Bert, that was a dynamite joke that I went completely over all three of our heads because Todd Haynes made Carol from 2015, which is set in Christmas.
Oh. Very nice.
That's awesome.
At least in the beginning, they're
Is Todd Haynes the one that did like Safe and
yeah.
May December?
Yeah, he did Safe, Dark Waters, May December, Velvet Underground.
Oh yeah, Velvet Underground.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, very good.
Yeah. All right. That's it for Game Channel. Let's get into some stream picks.
Movies.
Wanna watch a movie?
Yes, I do.
Disney Plus, HBO Max.
If I don't get the pick, show's over.
I have grown accustomed to Hulu Plus.
Amazon Prime.
I like Netflix.
You found the pick.
Stream picks, movies that we watched on our streaming services that we will either recommend or not recommend for you to watch as well. Pete, what do you have?
Before I give my movies that I watched this week, I want to say one of my friends on Letterboxd, I just see when I logged in to look at my list, just watched Begotten from 1989, which is one of the most notoriously interesting art house pieces.
Yeah,
You ever seen Begotten?
Yeah.
Joseph?
Oh, no.
No. It's like every frame was individually weathered and like deteriorated, so it had the feeling that the whole film was falling apart as you watch it. And it's about a god who is disemboweled.
A god?
A god that is disemboweled by his creations or something like that. It's black and white, nearly silent. I don't say silent because there's.
But it came out in the 80s?
There's sounds and stuff, but it's 89, yeah.
But it's a silent movie.
It's an art house movie. It's notorious, but I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. So one of my friends reviewed it, gave it a 1 star.
Forgotten Begotten.
Begotten.
It definitely deserves a 1 star. It's not good.
It's got a 5 out of 10 on IMDb.
Joseph Bridges gave it 3 stars.
Out of 5.
Let's see.
It looks cool though.
Out of 5. Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube.
E. Elias Merhige.
Michael Elliott gave it 3 out of 4. Ultra bizarre film from director E. Elias Merhige that's pretty much impossible to explain in terms of plot. And then he wrote 7 paragraphs on it. Okay. Okay, so for my watches since last week, I finished up with my Alien franchise. I talked about that. We finished up with Scarface. I only watched one movie this week that we're not going to talk about. I guess I'll talk about Night Nurse. So it's a pre-code movie, 1931. This was a recommendation from our guest on the second half of the show, Molly Raspberry. I'd messaged her a long time ago and said, hey, we're doing pre-code movies one day down the road. You got any recommendations? And I think Night Nurse was one that she had mentioned. And it happens to be a Barabara Stanwyck movie, which I know she's a ultra stan for. So this is from 1931. Laura Hart manages to land a job in a hospital as a trainee nurse. Upon completion of her training, she goes off to work as a night nurse for 2 small children who seem to be very sick, though something much more sinister is going on. It's interesting because this character, she just walks off the street, hasn't graduated high school, only has experience as a grocer, and comes in as like, hey, I want to be a nurse, see? And they're like, no way, no how, you can't do it, you must complete high school. And then she runs into the doctor at the spinning entrance, like one of those spinning revolving doors of the hospital. He knocks all the shit out of her purse, and she's like, yeah, why don't you pick my stuff up, see? And then and then all of a sudden he's smitten with her with how gorgeous she is, and basically takes her back to the lead nurse and says, give this dame a job, and how? and then she's a nurse. After that, she's a nurse. And
with no medical training.
No medical training whatsoever. They're immediately to the maternity ward to slather up children with castor oil. I love watching these movies just because you're seeing the slice of life of like what the 1930s was like. But long story short, she gets her feet under her, finishes her training in the hospital. She has another nurse who kind of watches over her, gives her the old shows the ropes.
The old 1-2.
Yeah, and then she gets basically given to almost like a private in-home care, like a night nurse for 2 children that are young. They're probably 7 and 6 or 7 and 5 or something like that. Two young girls, and they're very sick. And she has a feeling that the parents they don't have the best interest of the kids in mind. Basically, they know that she's sick and they don't care, or they don't know that she's sick and they also don't care. And they're socialites and they are having parties and stuff where the kids are upstairs languishing away. And she's just trying to basically make these children feel better. Angry Otter's in the chat. What's up, buddy? He says, "What's up, Tyler? You look like he's 16 waiting to drive his first car. Bring Scruffy Tyler back." With shaved the facial hair.
Yeah.
That's a compliment. You look 16 years old.
Is that a compliment, or is he telling me I look like a child?
Yeah, that's a good thing. The older you get,
a simple child.
At some point, you're not going to be recognized.
Usually, that comment's made for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Angry Otter. Appreciate that.
Interesting. He's got otter in his name. Tyler's looking like an otter right now.
That's right. We were trying to figure out, Brianna and me, the other day, if I was in the gay community, if I'd be a bear or an otter or something in between.
Isn't otter like smooth like a seal?
Yeah, it's like lightly hairy. And I said, I don't think I'm thin enough to be an otter. Definitely not like hairy enough to be a bear.
Is it based on? It's based on thickness.
Thickness and hair level, I think.
So it's what? Twink, otter, bear?
Yeah, I think it was twink, otter, bear. And I think I'm like a baby bear.
A cub? Yeah, Angry Otter. Angry Otter's calling you a cub.
Bear cub.
Yeah, I'm a cub. All right, he knows what's up. There you go. All right. So anyways, back to the night nurse. So so she basically, these people are throwing parties and stuff, and the mom's drunk and the friends are drunk, and she's like basically saying, we need to do something about these kids. They're dying up there. She thinks they're starving to death is what she thinks. And the doctor that oversees it has no interest in escalating it, and he's like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about, you dame. Only a good nurse knows how to keep her mouth shut. See? I need to have a code of silence. A doctor needs to trust the dame is not going to go and spread gossip around about their patients. And you find out that it's like a mob boss, and the doctor is hired by the mob boss to basically look the other way. And you're like, why are these kids? To what end? Why does he want these kids to die? And it turns into like a mystery about why this is happening.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a really kind of a complex storyline for 1931, and she's a very strong female, and there's female abuse, like there's beating of women in this. There's like starvation and basically child endangerment and
everything that would not get approved.
Correct. Yeah. So like we were talking about for this entire month of November, this was after 1930, but pre-1934. This is prime pre-code era, and they're telling this risky story. The director is William A. Wellman, and
he is not a well man.
No, he's not. He's not a Wellman. And then the gangster is played by Clark Gable, which is pretty cool. So he plays what's his name from Gone with the Wind, Rhett Butler. So I thought this was pretty dang good.
But Redler.
Yeah. And that's streaming on HBO Max. So if you like Barabara Stanwyck, if you want to expose yourself to some pre-code movies, you want to see an interesting storyline.
Actually, a lot of old movies playing on Max.
Max is good for that. Yeah. So yeah, if you're trying to expose yourself to some of that older stuff and you're thinking, should I cancel Hulu or should I cancel HBO Max? This one's actually had a tag on it saying leaving soon. So if you want to watch it, you should do it soon. But the kicker to that is cancel Hulu and Paramount Plus. Fuck them. Yeah. Okay, so that's Night Nurse, 1931, streaming on HBO Max. And then I watched the new Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein movie. Just came out on Netflix. You guys seen it?
Not yet.
Not.
What a movie. Great movie.
Oh, cool.
Great movie. Yeah.
I was like planning to see it in theaters, but then I got sick, and then I missed my chance.
Yeah, I don't... it would be a great movie experience because the sets are enormous. The sets are impressive. And you know how when you're watching a scene of a movie that's set on a green screen or some whatever, it's not like you can... With modern technology and a good budget, you can't tell just by looking at the still image necessarily that it's a green screen. Sometimes you can. But it's the lack of like kinetic motion and kinetic movement. Like you can't change camera angles very easily within something
less
like
flexibility.
That. Yeah, it just looks almost like it's a person in front of a screen that's can't move nearly as much. And now with the volume, it's a little bit easier. But Del Toro built these fucking sets, these huge interiors of these like mad scientist laboratory with huge like battery cells that are channeling these silver lightning rod that expands to meet each one of the battery cells.
Yeah.
And Jacob Elordi is great as the monster.
Looking like an engineer from Prometheus.
Dude, that one shot when he finally makes it out of the laboratory, and he's kind of out in nature. I was like, this fucking guy's about to create life from a vial of black
about to drink
goo.
that black goo.
Take a shot of that black goo that disintegrates your DNA. But yeah, he's Del Toro's definitely given a lot for, he's got the female gaze on the monster because he is trim and tall and muscular and barely wearing anything for most of it. Wow. And Lordy's a vision in this. And then there's nods to some of the original Universal Monster stuff, which also is a lot of it is in the pre-code era. And then I think there's probably more nods to the original source material, the original story.
The book?
Yeah, the book. So, but it's beautiful movie. I mean,
you can at least expect that from a Del Toro production.
Peak Del Toro. Emotions are great. Costume design is great. Mia Goth's costumes are... She's obsessed with insects. That's one of her things. Like she's kind of really likes studying. She buys a book about insects. And,
in the movie?
Yeah, in the movie.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Mia Goth.
Her character now. And her, at some point, she's, all the different outfits she's wearing, dresses she's wearing. I didn't realize it till after I saw a still of it, comparing it. But they're modeled after bugs, like beetles and like ladybugs and things like that. It's very, very cool.
Mini goth with eyebrows.
Yeah, she's got barely the hint of eyebrows. A hint of eyebrow.
Is that a choice?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, she plays 2 roles in the movie.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Very, very small part as Frankenstein's mother, the Dr. Frankenstein's mother.
Oh.
And then later on, she comes in as his brother's wife.
It's a real Pearl situation.
Yeah.
Playing the old person.
I know. She's getting Eddie Murphy'd. She's getting put in that pigeon.
Well, it's just kind of the year of dual, like double roles.
You're
with,
right.
With Sinners, this movie. I think there was
Twinless.
The monkey.
Yeah, the monkey. So anyway, so it was great. I mean, I think that the wonderful part about the Frankenstein story is the humanity behind the monster, and Elordi really does a good job with that. And you see his progression from basically chimp grunting out sounds and only knowing one word, Victor, Victor,
yeah,
Victor, and then by the end he is a much more complex creature, and your heart breaks for him.
I always forget that there's more to the story than like just the monster part of it. Yeah. Like he goes out, meets the girl in the well, and all that stuff. Most of that comes from me watching Young Frankenstein. And then he learns to speak and all of that, you know? It feels like a Psycho situation where it's like the first 30 minutes is just like, you think the climax and like the end of the movie is that part, the shower scene, but then there's like way more, there's like still like an hour left.
Yeah. And the large scale buildings are miniatures, so it looks great. I mean, it's Del Toro is just he's just a louse for that like rich, lush like scenery. So you're like you said, Joseph, you're at least going to get that, but the humanity behind the story is everything you'd want from a Frankenstein movie, and it's just fucking great. So
cool.
Yeah, watch it. That's it.
Tyler, what did you watch over the last month?
Well, I'm not going to go over
one movie.
Whoa.
You know, I wanted to take a sabbatical from movies. No, I'm just kidding. I do have a couple of streaming picks. 2 of them are movies, and then one of them is a show. Well, I'll just start off with the show first. Pluribus.
Oh.
I've always
Pluribus.
Pluribus.
That's the guy that takes Neo out of the Matrix.
Pluribus.
Lawrence Fishburne is Pluribus.
Okay. So Pluribus. Oh my God, it's so good. I
don't want to know anything about it.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen it. I don't have Apple TV. I'll have to wait till later and like rent it or something, or if you can even.
All right. Well, it's good, and it's directed by Vince Gilligan and the girl who plays Saul Goodman's wife.
Did he direct it or write it, or both?
He created it, wrote it, and I think he probably directed the first one.
Oh, okay.
He has like a team of writers and directors working on it, but yeah, very, very fun show.
Is it all out? Or is
No.
it at weekly?
It's 3 episodes. I think episode 4 is coming out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
It says it's 9 episodes for season 1, and Rhea Seehorn is the actress who plays
Oh, that's
her.
what her name was, Rhea Seehorn. And she is a fox. All right, so moving on. I watched a 2020 movie, Dinner in America.
Oh, nice.
What a great movie.
Dude.
This is a you movie, too.
You recommended me this movie because
9 years ago.
Because when I remembered that, I have a surprisingly terrible memory. But so what happened was I was sitting at my desk and I was pretty bored, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw on Tubi and see what's on. And then I saw Dinner in America, and I was like, I remember Pete recommended me this movie, so I clicked on it, and then as soon as as I got into like a quarter of the movie, I was like, oh, I see why. And
Characters are so well drawn. They're so great.
Yeah, and after the movie, so like first of all, the movie is really beautiful, and I think the story is really interesting. It just keeps going and going without making you feel exhausted. And the acting is very well done, and really the main character, you would think that someone who acts as edgy as that would be insufferable to watch on screen, but he was quite charming and very charismatic. And after the movie was done, I was like so hyped up. I was like on a movie high.
Oh, good.
And so
Yeah.
I hopped on my bike and burned down the first house that I saw.
Oh, cool. Good for you. How you feel? Good?
Yeah, I'm glad that
My family's dead.
I'm glad
It was my house.
I'm glad I welcomed that chaos into my life. I'm kidding. I didn't burn down a house, but I did go on a bike ride after that because I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, Jesus Christ.
You couldn't just jack off like a normal person.
Like a well-adjusted individual like the rest of us.
I wasn't in the mood for anything like that. I was in the mood to like get like well, I guess jacking off is physical. But I just wanted to
Also going on the board.
Feeling good.
but yeah, that movie really energized me and it definitely, I want to watch it again, just to get a little bit more perspective or get some things that I may have missed or not understood. The main girl,
Emily Skeggs.
yeah, she's a fox too. So yeah, Dinner in America. That was very
On Tubi.
On Tubi.
It's also streaming on Roku, Canopy, Plex, and Fossum for free.
Yeah, very great movie. Thank you for that recommendation.
Good. Wow. I just liked it.
And then I watched. So my girlfriend hadn't seen The Ring before. And
Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She hadn't seen The Ring before, and so I remember
liking this, and then she watched it, and I think this is not very good anymore.
So stop. That's not what happened.
She fell asleep.
However, my grade has reduced significantly.
Okay, so I was. She's like, I never seen The Ring before, and I was like, oh yeah, I think it's pretty good. At least I remember it being pretty good. And then as we were watching it, I'm like sitting here thinking to myself, why did I think this movie was good?
Bullshit artist.
I think the concept of the movie is really cool, but like the execution just really like is so boring. That movie slogs.
Bullshit art.
And
So it's exactly what we.
Weird how we could have predicted that.
So what I do like about that movie is how dark it is, like color wise. It's like almost like blue. It's kind of like in Twilight where it kind of has like that blue hue. So it wasn't that great, and it kind of made me disappointed because I recalled liking that movie a lot. But I think what it boils down to is that I like the idea. You watch this videotape, you die in 7 days. And then even at the end, it's what the ending is what really like is puzzling because the lady breaks basically saves the ghost of the girl.
Okay, yeah.
And then the girl comes back and is still terrorizing people. It's like what so for that whole time was for nothing. Just.
I mean, there's a little bit of justice done with the dad, Brian Cox. But he kills himself, obviously. So, but there's like it only got to that point because she got there to find out about him and like tell him like, yeah, I know this shit about you. I know what you did.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like the ending. Thought it was pretty boring, but there was some cool imagery, and I think.
Yeah, but what did Angela think about it?
She thought it was boring.
Oh, weird. Almost identical.
That's no.
Another movie. I believe SLC Punk was the previous movie that
she fell asleep to that.
Followed
movie.
the same path where you're like,
we're gonna have to.
Why did I like this movie? You know what, Angela? You're right. This movie sucks.
You know what I love about us? Your opinion and my opinion always seem to be right in lockstep.
Yeah, you're correcting my path.
I don't really know how to characterize like. I mean, I don't even know why I'm having to defend myself.
You know what?
What? I can't change my opinion?
I feel like all these years leading up to this point, my life has been wasted liking the movies that I thought that I liked.
And then you come into my life and you make me realize that these movies actually suck ass.
What, I can't watch a movie from an objective point of view now? In response to SLC
Oh my
Punk.
God, I'm gonna die.
In response to SLC Punk, that movie, I was because I was active in the punk rock community, so kind of had a bias there. So And
now
then
I
I
realize
watched.
that punks are just punks.
No, I just realized the movie was just poorly made. And yes,
I have no opinion. I haven't seen it.
and so
Oh, you haven't?
No.
I would love to see hear your opinion about that. SLC
Yeah.
punk.
So
You
yeah,
can be the tiebreaker.
Like, don't like.
approved, not approved.
Yeah. Noodle, don't noodle.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all I have for
Dear America. Kyle Gallner. That's a guy's name.
Kyle Gallner.
You
Okay.
should watch The Passenger.
Oh, fuck, dude.
You should
what a
watch The
movie.
Passenger.
Okay.
And also Snack Shack. Same director as Dinner America.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you like Dinner America, you should like Snack Shack.
Right on.
Gallner's not in it either. Skeggs, but
All right.
Same energy.
similar vibe.
Oh yeah.
Closer to Superbad, I think, in terms of comedy.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I've got some options here to talk about, some selections here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of power through them a little quickly.
Okay.
During Halloween season, watched Death Becomes Her for the first time
Oh, wonderful.
On-
Robert Zemeckis.
on Netflix with Bruce Willis, Meryl Streep, and the other one, Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
And also Isabella Rossellini as like a witch.
She's a fox.
Yeah.
In that movie.
And
My God, was that
almost nude the whole time.
I know, was that a
Nice.
turntable moment for a young Peter Beta?
I'm sold.
Blue Velvet fame.
Yeah, with the accent and everything.
Yeah. Italian. Yes.
I usually change to you.
Bippity boppity.
I drink the serum. I survive eternal life. My name is Isabella.
Oh my god, awesome.
Hey, Joel's in the chat. What's up?
You've got another comment on your appearance.
Oh my God. Tyler looks like a bit like Woody Allen's less reputable cousin.
You're related to Woody Allen. Oh boy.
Yeah, we're Sunni.
Jesus Christ.
This is a fun, not scary movie at all. It's definitely a sort of spooky vibe.
Yeah.
Because there's like
magic or something.
like magic, eternal life, immortality involved, and the idea of Meryl Streep playing an actress, I believe. Her character is an actress, and she's trying to hang on to her youth, and so she finds this person. She gets in contact somehow with this person who has supposedly this thing that can keep you young forever.
Maybe like a
And-
substance.
Yeah, ooh.
A substance of some sorts without the clone. So she is at this point in the story, she's engaged with or married to Bruce Willis's character,
Yeah.
who was previously with Meryl Streep's friend in the beginning of the movie, and then she goes off and like they break up because they got together, and then she kind of lets herself go and comes back into their life later, like years later, and now there's like a love triangle situation, and the story didn't go quite how I expected it to go in terms of like his character and them two.
Yeah.
But I thought it was very entertaining. It was very funny.
Death becomes her.
Very silly.
It's camp.
Yeah, it's certainly camp.
And he's a mortician that specializes in doing makeup on dead people,
that's
which
right.
comes into play later on in the story,
Yeah.
like over and over again.
Oh,
Yeah, because like in relation to immortality, it's like they're immortal, but then if something happens to them, they
don't regenerate.
Yeah, no.
oh, so it's
They
like
just-
you like lose a hand.
they
You
live-
don't have a hand anymore.
They live with the decomposition.
Kind of like a zombie, except for your brain stays intact.
Yeah, and I was trying to figure out
Fun.
exactly the rules. Like they take the potion, and if they don't die if they don't actually die when someone would normally die, they just retain that injury. They retain whatever happens to them, but they start decomposing, and that's why he has to keep their makeup up.
Oh, they still decompose?
Yeah, it's they don't really get into the minutia.
No.
You're just
So-
there for the ride.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that if nothing happened to them, like if they didn't get into it,
Aged to 100 years old.
they would just like stay alive,
Stay young and
because
hot.
their heart wouldn't register as dead essentially. But fun movie for sure. Netflix, check it
Oh, it's
out.
on Netflix. Oh, great.
Streaming came out in 92, year of my birth.
Oh, nice.
Before you move on, we have a request in the chat. Joel wants to hear your Woody Allen impression.
Tyler.
Tyler's Woody Allen impression.
Hold on. Let me get him on screen here.
Okay, there we go.
You know what Woody Allen sounds like?
Yeah, he has like kind of like a New York kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
New York, silly New York voice.
Yeah,
And
and
action.
Well, you know, I've been drinking this Dr. Pepper throughout this whole episode, and I like my daughter.
Very good. The context clues tell you it's Woody Allen.
Yeah.
The hallmark of a good impression.
I like my daughter.
Yeah. That's not my blood daughter.
In more ways than one.
Yeah.
Technically, they're not blood related. And technically, it was actually never his,
We're
his
just
daughter.
we're just
never a
step
stepdaughter
siblings.
Joel says, "Thank you. You've made his life complete."
I'm
He
glad
said,
I
if
was.
I had a single wish, I would wish to hear Tyler's Woody Allen impression, and he'll take it.
Well, I'm
I can
glad
die peacefully.
Or live forever. Because
You're welcome, Joel.
Yeah. And then sticking with the Halloween theme here, I watched Halloween H2O.
Oh, yeah.
20 years later.
One of the best. One of the best.
And it was a fun movie for sure. I watched another Halloween movie that I'll talk about right after this, but I'm like mixing them up in my head.
This is the one where Busta Rhymes karate chops.
Yeah.
That's the one with Dangertainment, right?
Yes.
And like the haunted house where he also dresses as Michael Myers.
Actually, I think that's Resurrection. I don't think that's H2O.
That's why I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
Resurrection is with Busta.
H2O is on the school grounds, and Lori's an alcoholic.
Yes, and she's not.
And Josh Hartnett's her son with a fucked up haircut. From
She's
the
not.
faculty.
She's not Laurie. Well, she is Laurie Strode, but she's like changed her name.
Yeah, she's
right?
trying to get away from it.
And this is the one with Paul Rudd, I believe. No,
that's number 5.
That's Resurrection.
No, that's number 5.
No, it's Resurrection.
Okay.
Because I watched one with. I only watched 2 movies. Of did I? Maybe I watched 3, and I didn't log it. Well, I watched the one with Paul Rudd,
Okay.
as well, whichever one that one, and that one was silly.
Yeah, that one's not good.
And he plays like a creepy neighbor, right?
Oh yeah.
Something like that, and they're like runes are involved, and it's like something about the Irish legacy.
Oh, that's the Curse of Michael Myers.
Curse of Michael
That's
Myers.
The Curse.
Yeah.
I did watch that one. Yeah, Halloween H2O, fun, better than the original one. Yeah, they're kind of blending in. Also, Michelle Williams in H2O.
Yeah.
Which was kind of crazy to see. LL Cool J and Jogo as well, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. In the very beginning, gets a nice ice skate to the face. And then Resurrection with Busta Rhymes. That was a silly, fun version of Halloween with Busta Rhymes. Yeah. Certainly entertaining, but I wouldn't know if I would watch it again. I don't know if I would watch any of these Halloween movies ever again.
That's how I feel.
So yeah, those are streaming on. All of those movies are on HBO Max. All the Halloween movies. Taking a slightly different turn here. Watched a documentary, The Perfect Neighbor, also on Netflix.
Oh, I watched that. Oh, I did watch that. I didn't log it.
About a killing that is a kind of
Spoiler.
a killing in a neighborhood revolving neighbors. From this old woman kills this the mom of this family, and she tries to justify it by using the stand your ground laws. But as the documentary unfolds, it's told mainly through like body cam footage. You see these fuck ass cops not doing their job.
Fuck ass cops.
And then
They're straight up dork cops.
yeah. And they're not doing anything about it. Basically, this neighbor has like kind of terrorized this woman's kids, like throwing stuff at them and like just like almost constantly calling the cops on these kids who are just outside having
Calling
fun.
them racial slurs. And
Yeah,
other slurs.
as an old white person might tend to do.
I thought that just meant someone who's dirty and stupid
Yeah.
and underclassed.
So it's a little
Infuriating.
distressing and infuriating and frustrating, and it does culminate into this. After the killing happens, these detectives are interrogating her in this room, and it's like an uncut, just security camera footage of the interrogation of the cop, just essentially trying to get her to say it, basically to confess.
Yeah.
And the whole time she's just like, I was scared the whole time. I didn't know what was happening, because she shot the woman through her front door. Like the woman wasn't in front of her; she was behind a door, and she asked the kid to go get her mom.
And there's no windows on the door.
Yeah.
You can't see what's out there. She shot through the door after the woman came over to bang on her door and say, "Why are you talking shit to my kid?" And then, poof.
Yeah, and then shot, and then
This happened in Florida, right?
I don't know. It might have. And yeah, so this interrogation's happening. These detectives are trying to, get her, and then to say it, eventually she just kind of confesses to it. Ultimately, after trying to just go around
it's Florida.
what they're doing. And she had previously looked up the stand your ground laws days before. So it was a little bit premeditated that this was going to happen.
It's like when you're picked up for possible manslaughter or murder, and something like your significant other goes missing, and then they check your Google records, and it's like, how to dispose of a body.
Yeah.
How to dispose of a body without getting caught. Ways to kill a person without getting caught. And you're like, I'm just curious, all coincidence.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a well-made documentary for sure. But it is a little bit, definitely infuriating, frustrating, and sad.
100% body cam footage and Ring doorbell and security footage.
Yeah. But it is good. It is well made.
I recommend it.
And it was a story that I didn't even know about.
Yeah.
And it happened semi recently in the last 5 years. It feels like.
Yeah.
I think
it was 2023.
Yeah.
When the shooting happened.
So that's on Netflix. I watched the Phantom of the Opera, the one with Gerard Butler.
Fuck yeah.
Not a fan of the music.
And Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson, I don't know. The story was good and interesting, but most of the music, I was like, this is all right.
Well, Emmy Rossum actually sang her part too.
I think all of them did.
Gerard Butler too.
Yeah. Patrick Wilson sang his part. Emmy Rossum, and then Gerard Butler as well.
Emmy Rossum's a vision.
Yeah.
Just in general, and on that movie and specifically. I think she's 17 in that movie. So
I'm a fan of the Paradise. I like that movie.
You like that one over Phantom of the Opera?
I think I have more fun watching it.
Okay.
The rock opera with Beef.
Who directed the Phantom of the Opera? It's somebody known. Is it Gore Verbinski?
Let's see. It is
Race to see who directed it.
Joel Schumacher.
Schumacher. Yeah. Batman and Robin of fame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wasn't a fan of the music. I like some of the songs.
Angry Adder says the music is the best part. I like the music. We played that whole suite of music when I was in symphonic orchestra, 18. I played trombone. Loved that entire suite of music, so I have a soft spot for it.
Yeah. And then most recently, caught in theaters yesterday, not streaming anywhere, is the new adaptation of The Running Man.
Oh, cool.
From Edgar Wright.
Joel's been chomping at the bit for this.
Yes. It's a Stephen King book. I knew it was a book. I didn't know it was Stephen King.
I didn't know that.
There was a movie made in the 80s with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which I'm a big fan of, and it is perfect 80s camp, 80s sci-fi camp dystopian future, anti-capitalist, pro people sort of movie. The politics are relatively obvious. I don't know which movie is closer to the source material, but I think the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie is a lot better.
No.
It felt like Edgar Wright was tonally kind of all over the place. It felt like he was trying to lean into an 80s style dialogue and camp cheesiness, but then also paired it with semi-serious, more dramatic
modern sensibilities
vibes, because the stories between the two are a little bit different. In this movie, the reason why he's joining the Running Man TV show is to get money for his family, because his daughter is sick and is a 2-year-old baby and is sick, and they need money to help her and help them get out of the slums and make sure that she stays alive.
A real John Q situation,
right? In the original movie,
timely reference.
Ben Richards is a prisoner, and he can win his freedom, or he can win his freedom via the Running Man show.
A real gamer situation.
Yeah. So there are two different sort of reasons why he joins the Running Man. One, he's forced to. The other one, he's forced to because of
circumstance.
It wasn't like people forced him to. It was just like because like he had to take care of his family.
Like Squid Game, kind of.
Yeah, it's a little bit, and it is a timely movie because of like Squid Game, because there's all these like very dangerous obstacles and things, and people are after them, the hunters.
Is he in the full world? Like it's like open map, or is he?
Yeah, he's in the world. He's just out. It's not like a designated
jackpot situation.
It's not a designated area.
Aquafina,
you know, where I think in the original one it was more like they were in a section of like this abandoned area.
It was like an actual game show, not open world.
Yeah, no, he's just out there, kind of like what you said, jackpot or self-reliant.
Yeah, self-reliance.
I think that Glenn Powell was a good choice, but I felt like his direction was not great in terms of his character, because he was like in the beginning of the movie, he's painted as a super angry, intense person.
Oh, really?
And it was a little bit too over the top sometimes. But I felt like he had the chops to deliver the dramatic part of the story, but it kept on whiplashing back and forth, or it just like it didn't really lean full into one way or the other. It was just kind of caught in the middle.
I'm still, the jury's still out on Glenn Powell for me. Sometimes I like him, and sometimes I really, really dislike him, and I don't know why. It's like just one of those things, you know.
Like he's too like chiseled. Like he
I
has,
like that part.
He is a little
like a comic book character.
He's a little bit Tom Cruise-y in this movie. A lot of running, man.
Oh, any motorcycle riding?
No.
Okay, Cruise is out.
No, Cruise is out.
Unless there's a motorcycle in the script, he's out.
There's like a 4-wheeler like ATV thing. But yeah, tonally it was just kind of weird, but the action is good. The action sequences is good. Coleman Domingo's great as like the TV host.
Oh yeah, I love him.
He's got the great.
How's Katie Bryant?
She's barely in it.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
I want more muscle mommy.
Yeah, they changed that part of it as well. Arnold Schwarzenegger has like a companion kind of throughout a lot of the movie.
Yeah.
This one he kind of just meets people along the way. Michael Cera's in it as well.
That's certainly a choice.
Yeah, it is violent. It is fun, but as far as Edgar Wright action movies, like Hot Fuzz is still like comedy action. Like Hot Fuzz is still probably
Hot Fuzz is a perfect movie.
Is like the best.
Joel has some comments. He says he's seeing it tomorrow to Steve, and Stephen King penned it under his alternate name. Was it Joe Hill, or is that Joe Hill's his son?
I don't know.
I can't remember. He also says that the book is open world, and it's a bit serious. It's a bit dark. It's more of dystopian. It's not an action movie or action book. So,
yeah, I saw this at IMAX. We hadn't been to the theaters since Weapons, which was in August. And so like kind of just me and Deanna made an ad out of it, and we just wanted to go to a big movie, like a big fun action movie, big screen and loud. Yeah. So we did that, and it came out yesterday. It was released on Thursday night, Friday. It's out of the IMAX experiences that I've had, like Interstellar, Dark Knight, Oppenheimer, Dune 1 and 2, Nosferatu, Alien Romulus.
Yeah.
All like really good, like
big action movies.
Big crowd. This was the least good IMAX experience.
Really?
There was like maybe like 15 people in the theater.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Yeah.
Poor Glenn Powell.
I know.
Powell.
Honestly, I felt like Kyle Gallner might have been a better choice.
Oh, that would have been great.
As a Running Man. Because he has that rage. He has that rage that I think
bubbling under the surface
that could have been there.
15 people.
Yeah. It felt like there was like 15 people, and also there was an outside force that was kind of ruining the experience as well. There was this guy in front of us who was like
this fucking guy.
He was active watching the movie. Like he was fully enthralled.
Oh, okay.
In it, like. He was like knee slapper laughing at like mildly funny things.
Got it.
Anytime they said Running Man, he like cracked up for some reason.
Yeah. Tyler's boss.
He was like, welcome to the Running Man. And he was like, ah.
They said it.
And then he was like rocking his chair like back and forth.
Oh my God.
And Deanna was sitting right behind
Was
him.
he nuts?
It's like someone's grandpa.
And like he would be watching it, something would happen on the screen and he'd be like, "Oh, did you see that?" Like
Was he there with anybody?
He was with somebody, yeah. And I felt bad for that guy.
The person he was with had a head trauma. It was a head trauma patient.
And he was cracking up. There was like some silly, so there was definitely some like silly parts.
Yeah.
And he was cracking up at those, which kind of like when someone else is like laughing, like you want to laugh at something, but then they fucking like just joyously, boisterously laugh. It's like it becomes not funny anymore.
You're like, oh, easy, dude.
It's like, all right, it's not
down.
it's not that funny. You know, it's almost like he's forcing the reaction. All of that, he did all of that reacting to the movie. He was very, very into it. And then the credits rolled, and I see him go like this.
That stray laser killed your father.
Wow.
That's funny.
Now that's funny.
Yeah, that Jesus Christ.
So Running Man, you could probably wait. You could probably wait.
I'm still excited to see it.
Yeah, and like it was. I kind of was going into it with like expecting to be a little disappointed, just because like I am such a big fan of the original. But they changed a lot about it, and it just felt tonally just kind of not. It didn't decide what it wanted to do. But
Somehow.
Edgar Wright knows how to build a world.
Gets
Like
a B.
the sets and everything were really fantastic, and the camera work was great.
Nice.
But
Very cool.
but yeah,
Very cool.
that's all I got.
Very cool. You guys got anything else before we wrap up?
Oh.
Okay. So thank you to our cool ass yard duties over on Patreon. That's Javier, Heather, Michael, and Chris. If you want to support us on the Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/middleclassfilmclass. And we have spot for one more cool ass yard duty. We can only have 5 at any given time. Yeah. We've been with 4 for a while now. If you want to be one of our top supporters, you can do so. Just go to the Patreon, patreon.com/middleclassfilmclass. And there's some perks that come along with it. You get a discount at the merch store after you've been on one of the cool ass yard duties. I think it's like 6 months. You get a free piece of merch. So we just message you and send you a piece of merch. You know, it could be a sweater or a shirt or a hat or whatever, coffee mug.
Could be one of my t-shirts.
Yeah. Chris Geiger decided to opt out of that and ask for a signed picture of Tyler in a Speedo, and we managed to figure it out and get it to him.
Yeah.
I
forgot about that.
Yeah. So like
I was thinking, did I ended up doing that?
Moral of the story, we're cucks for capitalism. So give us your money, we'll do terrible things for you. But other than that, until next time. Thank you for joining us as we're finally back after a month off, and we gab, we chatter, we talk about all kinds of fun stuff. Follow us later on today if you're on the live stream, or later on this week if you're not, as we review Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Joseph's pick for Pre-Code November. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/MCFC podcast, and send us an email, mcfcpodcast@gmail.com.
And follow us on Instagram at Middle Class Film Class.
And on Twitter at Podcast MCFC, and on TikTok at Middle Class Film Class.
We also going to have a special guest. Molly Raspberry is going to join us on next episode, so stay tight. See ya.
Bye.
Stay tight.
Gentlemen.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Middle Class Film Class Movie Review Edition. I'm your host for today, Joseph.
I'm Peter.
And I'm Tyler.
And this week, for pre-code November, we're watching my pick, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
As men of science, we should be curious and bold enough to peer beyond it into the many wonders it conceals. I shall not dwell today on the secrets of the human body, in sickness and in health. Today I want to talk to you of a greater marvel, the soul of man.
The soul. It's the soul, see?
My analysis of this soul, the human psyche, leads me to believe that man is not truly one, but truly two. These two carry on an eternal struggle in the nature of man, yet they are chained together, and that chain spells repression to the evil, remorse to the good.
How's that? I can't hear anything.
Forget water? Disgusting.
Oh, wait, no. I can't hear myself
Come
now.
back soon, won't you? Come back.
You're on.
Am I muted?
Oh, you're there. All right. You can't hear yourself?
I can hear myself right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, well, I can't hear anything. I could hear the music just now, but I can't hear myself.
Oh, that's weird. That's weird.
Anyway, yeah, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde from 1931. I can hear that.
Oh, you can?
But I cannot hear myself.
How's that?
Oh, wait, there we go.
Okay, cool.
Was I deafened?
I can't handle my board. Sorry.
Okay. Yes, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde from 1931, directed by Ruben Mamoulian. I like that name. It rhymes. Unless I'm pronouncing it wrong. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll faces horrible consequences when he lets his dark side run wild with a potion that transforms him into the animalistic Mr. Hyde. This was first time watch for me, I believe for all of us.
Yep. 3 out of the 4 of us.
Yes.
4, you say?
Yeah, there is a fourth person here.
That's right.
And I was aware of the concept of Jekyll and Hyde. I had a loose idea from like old cartoons and stuff of what was going on with Jekyll and Hyde, but not necessarily what his deal was or what their deal was. Yeah, so this was a perfect, I think, lineup for pre-code November 1931, right in the beginning of their whole rush to get their sins out. And yeah. Anything? I don't know.
No. And to give us a little bit of insight, because we here on Middle Class Film Class, we acknowledge our shortcomings, and we know that we're not the teachers of the class. We're the students as well, sitting in the back. Tyler's picking his nose.
What?
I'm making paper airplanes, and Joseph's studiously paying attention to the teacher. But we don't know shit about pre-code movies.
Not really.
Not really. So last week we got some little exposure from my dear Aunt Linda, the absolute. She's my hookup, my plug for classic movies, and she gave us some interesting information about the pre-code era. And today we have another guest. Joseph, can you throw to our Zoom call? We have film historian, film critic, and I'd say pseudo Twitter celebrity Molly Raspberry. Hi, Molly.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so you're hailing in from North Carolina, and as you can see behind you, you have Lady Eve, and what's the other one? I can't see. Ball of Fire.
Oh, Ball of Fire. Yep.
Yeah, got the classic film posters on the wall, and you have in your Twitter bio. People should go check out your Twitter and your film Blue Sky and your Instagram and all that stuff. I have everything in the notes so everybody can follow you. But you're what I call a value added follow on Twitter.
Oh, thanks.
Your posts actually have meaning instead of just rage baiting people into, interaction or whatever.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're the person we're talking to about pre-code movies.
Okay, then. So I am one of the few people that not only got a bachelor's degree in film, but also got a master's in it. Thank goodness I went to a program where they paid you to go. And so if you're going for an art program like that, go to a place that will pay you to go. That is the best thing you could do for yourself.
That's crazy. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. Yeah. Fellowships, like master's degrees, they have fellowships and scholarships. I was a TA, graduate assistant. So yeah, film festival programmer was another job I had over there that I did. And
cool.
Each semester I was paid like every 2 weeks, and my fees were basically almost waived. Like almost everything was waived.
That's
except for
awesome.
just so that was really nice.
There's still
I had to
some
go up
good
to
in the
Ohio
world.
though, but it was cold, but it was very nice and one of the most edifying experiences of my life, honestly. And getting to talk about film all the time was great.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a dream. Be paid to learn about film and watch film.
Yes, exactly. And to argue about film, just like that was fun. That was fun with that. And
Is that era like the 30s or maybe like the golden era of Hollywood? Was that something that you gravitated towards because of this, or were you have an affliction or affinity for the classic before that?
I think I already did because I was already writing about film noir in my bachelor's. I was writing a bunch of that. And then I started looking at more in the presentation of women in film. And I stumbled upon Pre-Code. Pre-Code were looking at how women were presented on film. And because I remember this quote, I think it was Shirley MacLaine, I believe, and one time she said, well, the code actually kept women out of the bedroom because then we had to do things. We actually had to go out and play characters, not just sex objects in that regard. And I was like, is that true with the pre-code? It's just with the post-code era and we're now getting back into it with Twitter, with people saying with Honora and Poor Things, like, we need the Hays Code back. And I'm and I researched the Hays Code and I was like, no, you do not want the Hays Code back. But I can explain how it came to be, how it was implemented, the sort of rules and guidelines you had to follow. I'll also bring up how Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde also shows how it's a pre-code film as well.
Yeah, and last week, basically, what was the summarity of it was, after the silent films became talkies in 27-ish. 1930 kind of brought on the idea that the Hays Code was coming, and they didn't know how long it was going to be till it was enacted. So the studios were more or less rushing to squeeze in as much sin as possible on camera. So we have like 1930 to 1934 was this like wild time of Hollywood, the pre-code era. And I thought I picked this topic. We do once a month. We do a topic, and we'll all pick a different movie from it. And I thought it was anything pre-34. I had no idea it was like this ultra condensed 4-year window where it was like the Wild West.
There's a book right here that I've read parts of. I haven't finished it. Pre-Code Hollywood: Sex, Immorality, and Insurrection in American Cinema, 1930 to 1934, by Professor Thomas Doherty. And this is like a Bible for the history of the pre-code era. But when I saw, I'm like, 1930 to 34, just that 4 short years.
Yeah.
Just right that they just were. It was like assembly line almost of making films, just like, and I like to I try to promote Hays Code films because they were so quick to make. A lot of them don't even get up to an hour and 30 minutes. It's very rare for them to be long films. So it's like, if you have a lunch break, something like that, and you got like an hour to kill, watch a pre-code film. You can, and it's very,
It's funny too, because when you watch, if you look at if you go on IMDb and you look at some of the actresses or actors that are playing in these movies, I watched Night Nurse at your recommendation. For this week, and talked about that on the first episode. And one of those actresses in there, I'm like, she looks really familiar. Was she in Scarface? We just covered Scarface. She wasn't, but there was, from 1930, 1934, she made like 50 movies. It was
Yes.
crazy. They're making 8 to 15 movies a year for some of these actors.
Yeah. Was it Joan Blondell?
It was
Because
Joan
Joan Blondell was in so many of these films. Yes. And of course, many of the people who haven't watched classic cinema, I'm sure you've watched Grease though. She is the waitress in Grease. And you could see her. And if some people watched opening night, there was a screening of opening night, I believe in New York, maybe recently. She also had a major supporting role in that film.
Oh, okay.
So, so last week we covered Scarface. I was solo. Tyler and Joseph both had prior obligations, but so we haven't really talked about it yet. But that was a violent movie that did show some promiscuity from his from Cheska, and definitely some open relationship sort of stuff. And I can do what I want. I'm 18 years old, which you don't really expect from 1932. In Jekyll and Hyde,
and the incest angle too, as well, for Scarface, just like it is really there. It's even more than in the Brian De Palma film. And I was watching, I'm like, oh my goodness, like it's even more explicit in this version that he wants to sleep with his sister. you're like, oh,
it's like
this
a
would not
situation.
This would not have been approved by Joseph Breen and Will Hayes. No.
No. So can you give us a little bit of your take on how Jekyll and Hyde fits into the pre-code era?
Well, you do have the nudity aspect. Miriam Hopkins was really famous during the pre-code era because you saw her in the story of Temple Drake, which did have a sexual assault scene, and you couldn't not have that during the code era. Yeah. But also she played these characters that would be considered very immoral, like Designed for Living, which was one of the films that really pushed the Hays Code to be put in place. She ends up in a threesome with Gary Cooper and Frederick March, who is in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Hyde. And in this one, she's also, like, she's presented, we see her thigh with the garter belt. Yeah. And of course, you see her bare back when she's in bed, and the only thing covering her is the bed right there, just like the suggestiveness that there has been sex or that there could be sex in play would not have flown. And it's salacious even still today.
Well, just the tops that she's wearing too, very low plunging, a lot of cleavage, form fitting. I was watching it with the love of my life, Brianna, and she's watching it and she goes, ooh, that top's really cute. I could wear that top. And then the next scene, ooh, I like that top too.
Yes.
So, fellas, what do you... Just give your kind of, I know we haven't gotten into the actual review sort of thing, but did these movies between Scarface and Jekyll and Hyde, did they seem like more lewd or more pushing the envelope than you would expect for 1930?
Absolutely.
I guess so. Thinking about it, I was like watching it, and obviously I've only seen mostly modern movies is what I've seen the most, and so like going back and watching a movie from 1931, forgetting that like I'm watching it, if I think about it, watching it from the person from 1931, I would be like, whoa, this is risque.
Literally almost 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy. Yeah. It was definitely like, I was like, oh, eye-opening.
I kind of want to, after we finish this series, I kind of want to watch some stuff from 1935 and just see the contrast,
the trash that came out in 35,
post-code movies.
Just bonnets and corsets, I guess.
Every time I go into watching an older movie, such as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
JEKYLL.
JEKYLL.
I didn't want to point that out until later, but
I'm all for preferred names and all that, but I'm not calling him JEKYLL. I can't do it.
It's not.
But anyways, like, so every time I go into a movie that's like in a time era where I was not alive, I always like you said, Joseph, I get into the mindset of a person who is watching that movie for the first time, and so with like Scarface, I was thinking to myself, this would be like the equivalent of like of like your mom saying like, oh, you can't watch that movie, it's too violent, or something like that. And I mean, by comparison, the Scarface, it's even by today's standards, it would be like, whoa.
He threw a corpse out of a moving car.
Yeah. So
it kind of reminds me of like the reactions to this Psycho.
Right.
People's reactions, like toilet flushing. Are you kidding me?
In my cinema.
Yeah. That movie, Scarface, I was listening to it with headphones. I was like, why are the bullets so loud? Why is this going on? And I did research. They were shooting real machine guns on set.
Really?
That was real. It actually, Harold Lloyd's brother, he and Harold Lloyd came to visit the set. Harold Lloyd is the famous silent star comedian for people who are not in the know. He's the one that wore the glasses and the straw hat. But anyway, his brother actually came with them on the set, and they were shooting a shootout scene, and a piece of shrapnel got into his brother's eye.
Oh my God.
His brother lost his eye on
Holy
that film
shit.
set.
Oh my God.
On Scarface?
Yeah. Yeah, Scarface. Yep, 1932, Howard Hawks, Scarface.
They're actually shooting guns.
He became a Scarface himself.
I'm pretty sure he was like, oh, it's okay, because Harold Lloyd, he also lost a couple fingers during a stunt in his early career. He would wear fake fingers in Harold Lloyd, so you'd see it was like he covered it with gloves. So I'm sure his brother was like, that's just what happens in movies. You get disfigured or just like get disabled.
Oh my God.
Love that band, Fake Fingers. So give us a little bit from your perspective as like a historian, film historian, about how the Hays Code shaped like today. Like, what's the influence that we're seeing today from back then, 100 years ago?
Well, I think a part of it, it's a historical perspective because the Hays Code came about not just from the immorality seen on screen. It was because of the immorality of Hollywood itself, and also because of the collective feelings of the nation. I mean, it's the Great Depression, the Jazz Age is gone, and a bunch of these scandals rocked it. It wasn't just what was going on screen, it was what's going on off screen that really affected it.
Oh,
and
really?
A bunch like the murder of William Desmond Taylor on Charlie Chaplin's yacht was a big one, which either they think Charlie Chaplin might have been involved, or that he was killed by William Randolph Hearst because he flirted with Marion Davis, which if you know the Citizen Kane bit, yeah. And his murder's still unsolved. And of course the Roscoe Arbuckle, Fatty Arbuckle case, where if you know the thing where he was accused of sexual assault and killing a woman as well
as like a party or something, right?
Yes, which and he was exonerated after the third trial, and also they had to go through three trials.
Most innocent people takes 3 trials to get it right.
Yeah. and a shooting of a millionaire with one of Charlie Chaplin's big movie stars, Edna Purvis, who starred in Women of Paris, that just got out in the Criterion Collection. And that film was actually banned, even though she had nothing to do with the shooting. It was her chauffeur who did it, but if it bleeds, it leads. So, and with all the newspaper, states were starting to ban movies. They were starting to and movie studios were realizing that we can't have that, and it's the collective moral of the nation. So they actually brought in the Catholic Legion of Decency and all these people who were arguing for it. And of course, they assigned Will Mays, a state senator, to help run it. And of course, he had Joseph Breen, the Hollywood censorship czar, as I read in one book recently, called him. And it was all based in his Roman Catholic faith, his white patriarchal misogynistic ideas of what purity and morality should be. And so that's where that got implemented, which is also why I'm like, do not bring the Hays Code back. It was designed by white men to promote the idea of what the world should be. And it was not good. It was not the best thing. And of course, the entire idea was to have art that did not bring down the morality of people. So that was the big part of that.
I think the influence of art, it's undeniable. You know, when the more prevalent that something is, it's definitely influencing society. And it's funny because even today, 100 years later, there's this weird pseudo censorship, and we're probably going to talk about it a little bit on next week's episode about how the Hays Code really mirrors in some ways how YouTube censors themselves, because Hays Code was designed by the essentially adopted by the studios so they can self-censor before the government censors them, right? And it's either government censorship, which leads to profit loss, or it's just the public is not going to stand for this and there's going to be boycotts, so we have to self-censor. And YouTube's the same way. It's like, in my thumbnail for Scarface, I used him holding the Tommy gun. And it's like, I was afraid that we might get demonetized on that episode because it's got a gun in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
People will say unalived, or they'll censor the word rape.
Yeah, or or make it corn.
Yeah,
it's just like
watched some hardcore corn over the weekend.
Yes,
it was a subgenre of graping, and you're like, it's all these like weird self censorships that people.
Yeah, and of course it's based a lot on making money because it's entirely based on how many more people can we distribute it to, because you actually would for the Hays Code. There's this. I posted a picture of the Babyface poster and that I found in a book about how Hollywood sold merchandise and how it sold itself and these stars. And it brought up just like, please do not bring your children to this movie. And under the Hays Code, that wouldn't have mattered because mostly everything would have been, especially during the 40s and 30s after 35, most of that stuff still would have been like, okay, it's not threatening the decency for children. They could say, oh, we don't recommend this for children.
Sure.
They won't be interested, but it won't be like, oh no, it's going to threaten their innocence and stuff like that. So
it's going to set the country on a downward moral spiral. This is what they were worried about.
Exactly.
Do you guys have anything else questions you wanted to ask Molly, or any stuff you wanted to throw out there?
No, I don't.
I'm already like overwhelmed with knowledge at the moment.
Yeah. most of the topics that we cover, like up to this point, we've done.
I think the cinematography was pretty good.
Yeah. We did spaghetti westerns, car chase movies. Detective movies. What else we done?
80s movies?
No, or 80s horror. 80s. No, B movies. We did B movies.
B movies, yeah.
And so this is the one that's been on. So we have a wheel. We have a wheel that.
Oh, cool.
And it's all the topics that we're going to be choosing. So we have pre-code movies that have been on there since the beginning, and we've been all kind of dreading it because we don't know.
Old movie.
I don't know jack shit about most things in general.
Black and white.
Yeah, and I like older movies. I like the classic movies. I don't always resonate with the ones that are quote unquote classics. Sometimes I'm like, I don't see it. And then sometimes I watch it like Psycho, and you're like, fuck yeah, that's a fucking movie. But then we landed on pre-code, and all three of us are like, "Whoa, what are we doing? What does that mean?" Even, you know?
But now it is interesting to know actually what it is.
No, it's fun
about what Hays Code was and what it sort of set the trajectory for filmmaking. For the next 20, 30 years after.
Yeah.
And then sort of like what it is now. You know.
Yeah.
Post Hays Code.
Post Hays Code.
Yeah.
The pre-second code.
Yeah.
Yes.
Knock on wood.
Yes, before it happens again.
Yeah.
Let's not have it again. Yes. Yes. It's interesting that you bring it up because I've had to explain what pre-code is because even one of my cinephile friends, coworkers even said, what's pre-code? And I would bring up these examples of movies that they were made before the implementation of this code, like Freaks, Frankenstein, Dracula. And she's like, those are pre-code? I love those movies. Like King Kong, people don't know they're pre-code and people didn't realize like, oh, it's not, it's actually would not be approved that we could actually see, a white woman with her dress being removed slightly by a giant
gorilla,
dark ape. Yeah, giant gorilla, just like dark apes sort of stuff. Just like it's because then and that guard, or with Frankenstein saying just like it's alive. Now I know what it feels like to be God. Like that would have caused such a rupture.
Yeah,
and they had to cut that line out for decades. People saw this random jump cut during that film because they cut out that line.
Wow. I didn't even realize that line was originally there because it's you only hear it's alive, and then
it's alive. It's just like now I know what it feels like to be God.
Oh, that's great trivia because people always quote from Apocalypse Now. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yes,
and the next line is it smells like victory. No one ever quotes the second part of the line, so
no,
it's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you wanted to leave us with before we let you go and we jump into our review of Jekyll and Hyde?
I think we got this so far. I think
Hell
you guys
yeah.
got this.
That's
Yes.
Your opinion
Yes.
on Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, whether
Yeah,
you
what do you
like
think?
it, love it, hate it.
I actually liked it. I thought Frederick March did a hell of a good job. I'm not sure if it's an Academy Award winning performance, but I think he did really well with what he did. And he does prove he's got the chops, so which is great. And Miriam Hopkins is always great. I think she's perennially underrated, especially since during the Hays Code, she was kind of stuck as like, I think her most famous roles after this were the two meddling aunts, one in The Heiress and the other in The Children's Hour. And that's where other people know Miriam Hopkins from. I even saw on Twitter, like, Miriam Hopkins is a terrible actress. I'm just like, you need to watch her pre-code stuff. And not just where she's playing the older aunt figure who ruins everything. Not that, just like, yeah, because she's great.
Yeah, it won nominated for Best Cinematography, nominated for Best Writing, Adapted Writing, and then Frederick March won Best Actor in Leading Role. Yeah, I don't know if I would do that. I feel maybe in retrospect, because of the beastly nature of Mr. Hyde that I know, doesn't seem as goofy. The look on his face kind of seems like, like Uncle, like, I don't know. He just seems like a goofball.
Like Ernest.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. I got all my patron saint, Ernest P. Worrell here. So, and then before we let you go, what movies would you recommend from the pre-code era for people who have not been exposed to that?
Well, I do love Babyface. I think that one's a great one to look at. Scarface is also really good. Design for Living, I adore that one. And I'm gonna leave with 4, like Letterboxd. Like, what's the fourth one
there you
I
go.
really love? I'm just like, oh, which one should I go with? I'll go with The Miracle Woman. I really love that one too, by Frank Capra. So yeah.
Miracle Woman. All right, so I'm adding these to my list right now. Miracle Woman. Just watch. Let's see if it's streaming anywhere. And I did want to, before I leave, I wanted to at least shout out your bestie Barabara Stanwyck.
Yes.
You're ultra
One of the
ultra
queens of
Stanwyck
pre-code
stan.
cinema. Yes.
And she was the star of The Night Nurse. She was this co-star of Double Indemnity, wearing that wild George Washington wig.
Yes.
But yeah, she's solid too. I don't know if I consider her a pre-code queen or not, but if she is the one, I need to imbue myself with that a little bit more.
I think she and Miriam Hopkins and Joan Blondell are like a 3-way tie for me.
Oh, really?
For
Okay, cool.
Best pre-code actresses, yeah.
All right. So we got Design for Living, Babyface, A Miracle Woman, and then Scarface, which we covered last week.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. If you want to follow Molly Razz on any of the socials, just go to the show notes. I have everything in there. You can follow her on Instagram. You can follow her on Twitter, or of course, Blue Sky. Thank you so much, Molly, for joining us. I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, have a great day.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you guys.
Bye.
You do the same. Bye-bye. Bye.
What a delight.
Felt like that was like a class.
Interesting.
Almost like a film class.
Yeah. No,
Of
I felt like I was in school. At
Hell
that
yeah.
point.
Oh, hold on. I have a drop of that.
Hell yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yes. Now, what do we think about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Jekyll.
Well, let's get into our own opinions.
I'm not calling him Jekyll.
I know it's.
I'm not calling him Jekyll.
That was alarming when I heard. I was like, Jekyll?
Yeah, that guy just loved that line. They left it right in.
And then
he
everybody
says
else.
it again.
Jekyll? No. Hell no.
What's the country of origin for that?
Jekyll? Or Jekyll?
Jekyll.
I don't know. What do they call it? What's the origin, or what's
Some
the
Slavic nation, maybe.
Yeah, what's the point of origin?
It's
for
got
Jekyll?
JEKYLL. Sounds Polish.
JEKYLL.
Or Slovakian or something.
Yeah. For the longest time, I honestly didn't know which one was the monster. Because Jekyll sounds like a monstrous name.
Oh, yeah, it does. But old Mr. Hyde. Hide your ladies, hide your wives.
Yeah. But yeah, let's get into our initial thoughts on Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Not versus Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
That's the sequel. Pete.
So my exposure to Jekyll and Hyde as the character, as the story, honestly, it's so stupid. It comes from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Yeah, and it's what's his name? Jason Fleming plays him, and when he turns into the monster, he gets like Hulk, like he's like Bane mixed with the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Isn't he? And also he's in Van Helsing. In the beginning.
Probably. I don't know.
I think Hyde is like he's like a hulking monster too in like the church.
Oh,
I believe that's Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Yeah.
I just saw Van Helsing recently, a couple of years ago. So in my mind, I was thinking, is this like he's just born like this? Is he got this? Is it like a serum he injects himself with, like Bane or something?
He's got schizophrenia.
Yeah, is he just poor soul? He's got a brain tumor and just turns into this monster. And I wasn't sure like where we were going with it. And I thought it was the original iteration. There's actually one from 1921 also.
I almost
every
watched that one.
every 10 years.
Every 10 years, just like Pennywise comes out and we get a new Jekyll and Hyde. And I also thought it was more of a violence thing. Like he when he comes out, he just exudes the violent nature of man.
In a way.
In this case, it was more like horny nature.
Yeah,
like
horny violence.
Hey, violence and sex go hand in hand.
Okay.
Sex in my hand.
Yeah. So when it turns into basically, I just want to go rape that woman. That's what I want. I'm gonna go take her.
I like rape.
Yeah.
I meant they're both passionate things that humans do. Not that
It's true.
That's why I said it goes hand in hand. I don't
look
want
at him
anyone to.
back- look
I
at
don't
him
want
backpedal.
anyone to. I was just thinking in my
Look
head
at
really.
him backpedal.
I was just really quickly thinking in my head. I was like, oh my god, people are gonna
They go
misconstrue
hand in
it.
hand.
People are gonna misconstrue that.
A
No,
lean night.
they're passionate activities that humans participate in.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So when he turns out that he's just like, I just want to go bang this woman, and it's not cheating because I'm a different person, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's more or less what it is. And then he realizes, well, you don't look the same. Money only gets you so far, you know.
Oh god. Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't have the kind of money that Al Davis has because he's pulling 24-year-old supermodels and he looks like a bloated corpse of some poor soul washed up on the shores 2 weeks ago. But and then he just turns into basically like, well, if you're not gonna do it willingly, I'm just gonna do the old raping.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be that. It's just how it is.
Have rape on here twice.
Yeah, I like rape.
You will like it.
And I thought it was very interesting, and it was an interesting exploration that I feel like it felt ahead of its time. I don't know if it was at the time, but it didn't feel like something that was played safe. It felt appropriate for pre-code. It wasn't as violent as I was expecting.
Yeah.
But there was some pretty good stuff. Like he was the main actor. I can't remember his name. He was
March.
Yeah, Marsh.
Frederick March.
Yeah. He was physically did it really good. Like there was a scene when he's trying to keep her from leaving the apartment, and he like leaps over the
Oh yeah.
That might have been a stunt
banister.
double.
I don't know. I think it was him.
You don't see his face when he's doing that.
You
so-
don't?
No, you don't.
Well, either way, it was good, and I liked this. Like I like the physical effect where they have the camera locked on him as he's doing the transformation, and it's like they change the filter, and
Yeah.
it turns into you can see like the
makeup
starting to show itself more.
the red filter.
Yeah, and I've seen that on that famous witch scene.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like they do that and they cut down to his hand turning, and then they cut back to his face and it's got prosthetics on it. Like they had someone off camera like putting prosthetics on him as it happened.
Yeah.
And they cut to his other hand.
Yeah, I know they put the wig on.
Yeah, the teeth on the Monchichi wig.
Yeah.
And they put the comical teeth on him.
Yeah.
And
The D transformation, not as impressive.
yeah. But I really liked that. And I think that Marion Hopkins, who plays Champagne Ivy,
Ivy Pearson.
she goes by, my name is Champagne Ivy. Ivy Champagne is my name. She's singing that song.
She likes to get around and drink champagne.
Yeah. I liked how she was, she kind of had like a Cockney accent to her. And it reminded me of when Brianna came on was talking about that shitty movie she watched.
Oi, governor, I want to go fuck you.
As soon as I saw her on screen and she's acting like that, I was like, I gotta pull that drop. But she was great. She was definitely a smoke show. She's super hot.
Yeah.
And
Some good shoulder action going on.
hell yeah. Like
That was
I
prime
thought-
shoulder.
I thought I was being fed with all that ankle. And then the thigh comes out, and I'm
Dude,
like,
the thigh.
I'm like, Houston, we have a boner.
Yes.
So it was good. It was very good. I don't think I liked it as much as Scarface. I think I was spoiled early with Scarface because that was a banner movie. But it was not what I was expecting, and I really enjoyed it. I think that It's an interesting time capsule that shows all the sensibilities of that time period. Asking he's got to be like 30 or something in this, and he's still like, "Can I marry your daughter? Do we have to wait like 2 years? I'm sorry. Can I do? Oh, we have to get married on your wedding anniversary."
Yeah, it's a little
weird.
What a dope.
I don't want to remember another date.
I know. Yeah. By the way, you need to grow your facial hair out like mine.
Yeah.
You got to look just like me.
It's just weird. Yeah, that part was all weird, and it's like that's an interesting time capsule to see that time that in that time period what was considered normal or decent, and then it's like, hey, we're gonna go down to the music hall. See, it's like, I don't like that guy. He's going to music halls. What the
He
fuck?
likes music. I don't like anybody that date my daughter likes music.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought I had a really good time with it. It was really good and short, which was great.
Yeah. Tyler!
Indeed. Indeed, it was short, very Actually, you know what? It wasn't a digestible film. I take issue with just
This is 1931, just so you
yes,
know.
I know. I take issue. So
I wanted to see dick. You get a lot more dick.
Initial thoughts, I'm lukewarm on it. What really confused me at first was his whole philosophy on creating this potion so that it can separate the soul.
The two sides of man's soul, yeah.
Right.
Evil.
So
and
that
good.
You can do stuff that you would be guilty of, like you would feel guilt of without guilt. And I thought that was just such a ludicrous like way to think of how to do stuff that is inherently bad. It's like, and this is a guy, Dr. Jekyll. This is a guy who's like making patients walk again. And like, you know, like
I forgot about his
like
altruism at the beginning.
He's like a damn god like in this community.
Yeah.
And then he does this presentation, and even his friend is just like, he already knows about it. He's like, I don't know if you should do this, man. He's like, no, this is science. You don't like science?
What are you, a nerd?
Yeah, science.
And then
Mr. White.
And then he does the presentation, and then everyone's coming out, mixed reviews, confusion, downright this guy has gone insane. I was laughing very hard. And that's what I was hoping. While he was like trying to justify this potion that he's trying to make, right off the bat when he said, man has two souls in him, you could tell in the audience, everyone's like, what the fuck, this guy?
What are you talking about?
There are two wolves inside.
Yeah.
And so like it was that part. It was very, very funny to me because they already established that he's very well respected, talented, smart. I mean,
that's what you call taking a wild swing.
And then he comes out with this.
Stay with me now.
And now all the experts are just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then what the hell is JEKYLL on about?
I was really hoping it wouldn't. I was really hoping when all the scientists are walking out, it wouldn't be as mixed. I was hoping that people would be walking out confused and angry. And this is the first time I'm watching this too. I'm familiar with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde because I like Universal monsters, and I don't know. This movie isn't Universal, right?
No,
but it's in like that
Paramount. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in that, but it's in that like echelon of like classic horror movies. And so, but I was thinking like, oh, this is him descending into madness with his obsession of justifying his bad behavior, or allowing humans to justify with their bad behavior. But really it's just I mean, I guess it is kind of a descent, but it's not. It's you have to infer it, like you have to make it your headcanon that it is. So he goes, locks himself in his laboratory, and like, you know, concocts the potion, and then he drinks it like it's like a glass of Everclear. And I was like, oh yeah, that was probably just some bad alcohol that he had. Other than that, like, so like, yeah, his whole motive that makes this movie was very confusing, and just didn't really like I can make sense with things that don't make sense, but this really didn't make sense either. I could not do any mental gymnastics to make this work.
So your concern is that drinking the potion wouldn't do that?
This would never happen.
No, it's not. It's not. No,
that you tell me this is some sort of fiction.
No,
based in science.
The drinking of the potion, like I can accept that. It's his philosophy behind it, like his motivation to do it is.
I don't think his motivation started out as I want to do bad shit. It was more like
I want to separate
the good from the bad and
just
see what happens.
But it didn't go to plan.
Yeah,
it became a whole nother personality.
The bad was much worse than what he was expecting,
and then it became permanent too. Because I thought it was just he was
every
just
time
gonna
he takes it.
He
just does it twice, right? He drinks it twice, and then after that, it just starts happening whenever.
Yeah, it's when he gets triggered by something that doesn't go his way.
It really is like Green Goblin, like
yeah,
a little bit, yeah.
I think the performances were decent enough. Like our guest said, that it's not Academy Award winning performances, but it's okay. It's good.
I mean, our standards are a lot different.
Yeah,
than, almost 100 years later.
Well, I mean, comparing to acting back then, yeah. And then I thought him cheating on the wife that's out on vacation, I thought that was very disturbing. Just because of how
I would never cheat.
Well,
hear that, Angie? Never.
No, I wouldn't. But I mean, I thought it was disturbing not because he was cheating, but just like how realistic that situation was, and how when he was Mr. Hyde and poorly mistreating Ivy Champagne, and then her reaction. I don't know what's so funny about her poor treatment, but and then her reaction to the abuse was very believable.
Oh yeah, and she was very believable as a battered woman.
Yeah, and it was very hard to watch. I mean, it hurt me to see her being abused, but then I mean I realized it's a movie, so it's not really happening. But
and I realized, wait, hold on, Tyler.
Whoa, this movie is not real.
Snap it out. Snap out.
Mr. Hyde is not real.
He can't hurt you.
But the movie really slows down to a crawl towards the end, and that's where like I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad this movie is over, because I became uninterested in his tragedy that ultimately happens. And
the most overrated movie of all time.
And so upon reflection, after watching this movie, I was thinking to myself, because there's a lot of big fans of this movie, like you see them at horror movie conventions and stuff, and I'm just like, now I'm thinking like, I don't get it. Like,
I was blown away.
All these JEKYLL HYDE fans,
yeah, and everyone's
everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I know
it's all right,
but now I have something in my chamber. If someone ever mentions this movie, I'll be like, oh, it's actually Dr. JEKYLL.
You have to. Well, you have to.
Yeah, that movie sucks.
You have to clarify: is the 1921, 1931 one,
just
or
be
1941 one?
Just be a pretentious ass to that poor person. But
very porn.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, lukewarm on it.
It was all right.
Yeah,
it was mid.
No shit.
Less than mid.
It was mid. Yeah, that's like
a mid movie.
No,
1931 movie. Mid.
You're crazy. We're gonna inject you with what have you.
Anyway,
and I'm gonna lick you on your face.
Jesus Christ.
JEKYLL. Yeah, Dr. JEKYLL and Mr. Hyde. The first thing that captivated my attention for this movie was the POV shot it opens with.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Essentially, the doubling of the sets because they had to mirror it with a window, right? Mm-hmm. And then the blocking or choreography of moving the actors to go around, and then the camera moving itself, and then it felt like you were looking through a peephole the whole time.
Yeah.
In that beginning moment, but it was really cool. I really liked it because this is 1931 and they're doing POV shots.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
And they vignette it, so you know that it's a POV shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was really cool. I liked that aspect of it. The cinematography was like really easy to notice how well thought out it was.
Yeah.
considering how quickly they seem to make these movies. You know how rushed it seems.
That's a good point.
And then when the camera goes outside, like that whole first section of the movie, like maybe first 15, 20 minutes, you know, when they go outside, there's like this, I don't know if you guys saw this, but like it's, when I watch old movies, the focus is deep usually. Like you can like see from like the foreground to the background most of the time, because these lights are hella bright and cameras, the lenses are not fast enough, or like they're not that fast as they are today, where you can get that out of focus,
that short depth of field,
that very narrow depth of field. But in this, it felt like when they went outside, there was like this swirling motion in the trees and stuff, like the swirling bokeh as they call it. And it was a really, really cool effect. And nowadays, filmmakers will like adapt lenses to put on their cameras to get that specific look.
I didn't notice that.
For example, in the beginning of Dune 2, when they're on the planet where Chris Walken is on, you can see this. It's a very specific look in the trees because it's a very green and natural looking area. But like they used like a Helios, like an old Russian lens, which you can buy for like $100 and adapt it. But anyway, that's like the first thing that I noticed for this movie was like this POV shot and like this sort of narrow depth of field that I'm not used to seeing in older movies, especially like this old. It's usually really, really wide depth of field. Deep. And I, but for the movie itself, it was kind of funny. Like it was very comedic. Yeah. Because when he turns into JEKYLL, or no, when JEKYLL turns into HYDE, he just kind of becomes like a monkey man. Yeah. Like a caveman. Yeah. And
free.
Yeah. So there was like
finally free.
That a little bit of comedic element. Yeah. But obviously not intended to be comedic. It's just nowadays it just is kind of funny. And then also his sort of like overacting like facial expressions, like
it's very painful to turn into HYDE,
like Lily Rose and Nosferatu.
Oh God, yeah.
And the transformation effect was really cool. Him turning into with removing the red filter, and then you can like see more of the makeup that's underneath it. Yeah, that was really cool. I thought it was funny that like this whole idea of like separating the good and evil side of man, right? Compartmentalizing your evil to essentially like put that away, and like just be a good person, I guess. I don't know if it was like necessarily rooted like I want to decide if I want to be all evil or all good.
See, that's what I was thinking that he was leaning into.
But it didn't go exactly to plan because it just became a whole nother personality. Yeah. Right. And so when he takes the potion, I like that idea at least in the first part of the movie, that his idea of being an evil person is not tipping and tripping people and just being just like kind of an asshole to people.
Exactly. Stealing people's girl.
What are you waiting for, a tip? Get out of here. Yeah. And then proceeds to trip him as he's walking away.
I laughed so hard.
He's like he was like a bully. Yeah. Like, but he wasn't necessarily causing like actual like
generational
harm to people until that comes later. Yeah. But he just seemed like he was at that restaurant or bar or whatever, sitting by himself, and he just like seemed like he wanted attention. So he felt like kind of a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
so. That was
I may not be pleasant to look at, but I am rich.
Yeah. And also like the personalities, HYDE and JEKYLL, like they had the same memories. Like it wasn't like one overtakes him and he has no control. Like he
can't remember what happened,
but he has the full memory.
He has it all
of JEKYLL. And that's like I guess kind of a plot point because it throws Miriam, Champagne Ivy. Yeah. It throws her off because like he knows my secrets. He knows everything.
Groveling at the feet of your angel.
Yeah, and not once, but she was like, but how?
Did you get a little bit, because in that whole part where he's explaining the whole bit to her about how he knows what she said, does it kind of remind you of Jim Carrey's Grinch?
What?
Oh, in his
line delivery?
Oh, in performance?
Yeah.
I guess looking back, it kind of does. Yeah.
I thought I got a little bit of that, and there's some of his like goofy mannerisms when he's smirking and like on his little facial twitches.
Yeah.
I was getting like young Denzel when he's like playing that like drunk character, like Drunk on Power and Training Day.
Oh yeah.
If you rewatch, if anybody's watching this and they're planning on rewatching it, just look for the hints of young Denzel.
Interesting.
And Carrie's Grinch.
Yeah. But I mean, I kind of like the movie overall. I like the production of it. There was a lot of camera movement in it. There was even some handheld shots in it, which I thought was kind of wild.
Yeah, that's cool.
A lot of dolly shots, and I'm thinking like, it's already like thinking about like editing a movie like this back in the day. I'm like, oh my god. And then syncing audio as well, and then recording audio when you have camera movements like that.
Yeah,
like you have these back then these all metal cranes, probably no hydraulics on them or any, like
counterweighted,
not as advanced as they are as today. The rails that they're on, or maybe that's just on wheels.
Yeah,
like the idea of like that being just like completely silent.
Yeah,
to capture the audio.
I'm guessing it's probably more like shotgun, like it's focused mics.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they were doing ADR back then.
Oh, for sure, 100% they're doing ADR.
And then doing that, recording that to a physical media, and then putting that on. I don't know. The process of it is insane to me.
And they're doing dozens of these a year.
Yeah,
sometimes.
And then adding all the music and the transitions and all that. That's crazy.
Some of the stuff that gets really sloppy when you're seeing the editing, I give it a huge pass because of that. You're like, okay, that cut was really jumpy. Or whatever.
Oh yeah,
and you're just like, I don't give a fuck.
It's like the same angle, same take, and then the character just goes like that.
Yeah,
and
it jumps over 6 inches.
And you're like wondering, they just combine different takes, or was there like they had to stop at this point for some reason and then resume the rest of the scene?
Or like Molly was talking about earlier, maybe they cut chunks of it out for the censor board.
Yeah,
that's true.
The Scarface had an entire different ending, and it had whole chunks of the movie cut out because when they released it in theaters, they released it in theaters, they had to change it, but the original version was what's on Criterion.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked it pretty good. I thought it was entertaining, nice and short, and just kind of comedic. Like just the whole Jekyll Hyde situation was just kind of funny, even though I know it's not really meant to be.
It's supposed to be terrifying when you see him for the first time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, this is him.
This is Hyde. The idea of it scares me more than like this sort of execution of it. I think there was some like cartoons that I've seen of it, and where he's more like a green, like monstrous looking guy, and the outfit he wears is scarier than like the top hat and the cape.
I like that,
and the cane. Like I like that look.
This movie made me want to get a cape. Start trying to wear a cape.
Every time I see a character wearing a cape in a movie, I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah.
And then I go, what with the t-shirt? No. You have to have the tops. You have to have the tails.
Well, it'd be like a formal event. Like
the only time I've ever seen you dressed formally was the day you were in my office interviewing for a job.
Is that right? That was the only. That was the only time you've
seen. I've seen a photo of you at your sister's wedding.
Oh yeah,
you looked like a security guard.
Yeah.
You're like these are the sunglasses Joe Biden wears.
That's true. Yeah.
And I'm wearing. I got hair that Gavin Newsom wears.
Yeah. Old Joe and Gavin, man, homies,
besties.
Yeah, back in the day.
Moving back to the movie, I really liked the fact that this movie could be like synced, like to have funny commentary, like you know how like Djibouti Dubs does stuff like that. I feel like this movie is a very golden opportunity for people who are really funny to create,
like Mystery Science Theater.
No, well, kind of.
Not Mystery Science Theater.
Fuck those guys.
I don't like Mystery Science Theater, and you shouldn't too. No, just like dubbing this movie like with
Kung Pao.
Yeah, exactly. So I was chuckling at myself, like, because I was trying to think, like,
all the funny stuff I could say.
Yeah, all the funny stuff I could say over this movie. So yeah, I mean it's.
I hope I don't jack off. What is this, a clown pewter?
I got some trivia. This is the first horror movie ever to win an Academy Award.
What?
And the last.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's the sound of the heart pounding during the transformation scene. The director recorded his own heartbeat and put it into the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, he says he ran up and down the stairs for about 2 minutes, then recorded his heartbeat.
I was gonna say, like, you should check his blood pressure if his heart rate's
Roll.
So the version a decade later was would be lost. A decade later, much of the version of this was lost because MGM acquired the rights to the movie and remade it in 1941, and they suppressed a lot of the version of the 1931 version.
Oh.
In 41, they
Bastards.
adhered strictly to the dictates of the Hollywood Production Code, or the Hays Code.
Oh.
Ivy, in particular, was changed from a prostitute to a music hall barmaid, although some of Spencer Tracy's transformation imagery in the later version was just this side of the code. And the version of him, they said, production notes said that it was based off of Neanderthal Man, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
he
I
looks
was
kind
gonna-
of like a caveman.
Neanderthal man.
That's a good choice, though, all things considered about the story.
Man is evil. He's caveman.
Yeah, those damn Neanderthals.
12 minutes were cut out of the original version, which was only available for many years up until about the mid 90s. Then a 92-minute version that we know and probably you guys watched came out. So there's like 12 minutes cut out of that for decades.
Wait, the one in the HBO Max is the cut one?
No, it's the 92-minute version.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. It was screened at the world's first film festival, August 6, 1932 in Venice.
Oh. Is that the Venice Film Festival that is still currently happening?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if it is or not.
Venice
That
Beach.
would be shocking if it was. They actually used Neanderthal fossils to basically make production sketches and do makeup tests for the character.
Interesting.
This is the only version where Jekyll's name is pronounced correctly as Jekyll.
Oh, God.
Yes. Yes.
Jekyll.
Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll.
What's his first name?
Harry.
Oh, yeah, it is Harry. Henry.
What?
Henry Jekyll.
Oh.
Harry's a nickname for Henry.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Why would a nickname be the same amount of letters as the original name?
It's just like Charles and Chuck.
Those are a few letters less.
Or Jim and John.
No, they're not. That is not the.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jim and John.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
John is short for Jonathan. First of all.
Correct.
Jim is short for Jimothy.
Okay. you got me there.
Also, Hank is the nickname for Henry.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Harry is the nickname for Harold.
But
you're right.
I swear to God, they said they called him by first name, and it was Harry.
Henry.
Maybe that was when he was Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, because he was Harry. Henry, more like Harry. You know what I'm saying?
I thought
the original author of the original story, Robert Louis Stevenson, he has a nephew that appears in a small part in the movie, uncredited. And then the first version in 1920.
21.
20. No, I think it was 20.
Oh.
John Barrymore was the played Dr.
Barry-
Jekyll, which was Drew Barrymore's, I think, grandfather or great grandfather.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
That family line goes way back in the entertainment industry.
Frederick March was hospitalized after the filming because the amount of makeup that they had him on was, according to
Lead-based.
Yeah, probably. It damaged his face, and he had to be hospitalized after the movie was done. Right?
Oh my God.
Christ.
I mean, we're spoiled now. Everything has been tested.
It was
to death.
lead and mercury based makeup.
Yeah, they're like, all right, we're gonna put this on. It's X-ray proof, so it's probably good for you. They paint army transport vessels with it.
Yeah.
And then the song that Ivy sings about herself is a real music hall song called Champagne Charlie, but she just changed it to Champagne Ivy.
Nice.
Oh.
When she sings that song for the second time, when she's like crying, I was like, the lyrics of that song are terrible.
That was
This song sucks.
That was an uncomfortable scene.
I think that's all the interesting ones I have for trivia. You guys want to grade this thing or what?
Yeah, let's pop a grade on this song, bitch.
I'll give it a B. Yeah, I'll give it a B. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
What'd you give Scarface?
A.
A.
Yeah, Scarface is an A. I think I give it an A minus. In retrospect, it's probably an A, but yeah, I'll give Jekyll and Hyde a B.
All right.
Tyler, what'd you give Jekyll and Hyde?
A C. Just very I was very lukewarm on the story. I mean, it's an okay movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it's not a movie that I would watch again. But I don't.
Are you serious?
I don't regret watching it.
Well, you had to watch it, so.
I don't regret my time.
Well, I mean, I could regret it. Yeah, just because I had to watch it doesn't mean like
I regret having to watch.
I've had to watch bad movies for this show before, so.
And you regret those.
Well,
you like watching this, you fucking.
Is there any movie we reviewed where you regretted watching it?
I don't think so. Well,
Veronica.
No. That was my.
I know.
And I do regret that, actually.
I don't regret watching it because now I have a reference. I am going to fuck your ass. One of the greatest lines in cinema history.
Yeah, Veronica.
Eye boobs.
Yeah, it was great.
Eye boobs.
All right, sorry. Veronica. I regret that one. But as for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, it was an okay movie, mid, if you will.
Why? What?
I think I explained myself for the past 30 minutes on why.
She's topless.
Okay.
And garterless. I'm gonna give this a B plus.
Oh.
Yeah, I was a big fan of the opening shots. I feel like that the technical aspect kind of carried it, bring it up just a little bit. I was like kind of interested, like, oh, it'd be interesting to make a movie like that.
Yeah,
or implement something like that in a modern sense.
Mm-hmm.
Those old filmmaking techniques.
I expected there to be like glasses on when we saw him in the mirror. Because it was like vignetted, you know.
Yeah,
but then
like
I was like,
circle.
oh, yeah, they have to. I guess they have to show that it's a POV.
I know. Deanna was like, I was like telling her, yeah, it's like a POV. She's like, we don't see in a circle. And I was like, in 1931.
Two circles.
1931.
I had one eye back then.
Yeah. It's a Cyclops.
All right.
Yeah. B plus. Jekyll and Hyde.
Cool.
1931.
Right. Very, very good. So next up, we have Tyler's pick. Tyler, you want to tell the classmates what we're watching next week?
We are watching Black Cat, starring Bela Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi. Let's see, Black.
We're gonna Bela Lugosi to the polls. You know what I'm saying?
How about you, Pokemon Bela Lugosi?
My balls.
Yeah. The Black Cat, 1934.
Yep, just at the cusp of the rules being enacted.
The Black Cat?
Black Cat.
It's
Black Cat.
Boris. Oh, it's Lugosi and Boris Karloff.
Oh, no shit. The Dream Team.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is streaming nowhere for free. It's like a $4 rental.
Dang it.
Good job.
I'm sure you could watch it for free.
I like the poster. Poster's cool.
That's why I picked it.
No. Oh yeah, look at it. It looks like the eyes look like alien spaceships.
It looked really cool, and it has Bela Lugosi in it.
Directed by Edgar G. Ulmer.
Oh, it's based on Edgar Allan Poe's poem or something.
Is it really?
It says Edgar Allan Poe's The Black Cat.
After a road accident in Hungary, the American honeymooners Joan and Peter and the enigmatic Dr. Werdegast find refuge in the house of the famed architect Hilmar Polzig, who shares a dark past with the doctor.
Okay.
Interesting. Know nothing about it. Heard good things.
But it's rentable.
I've heard good things too. I'm curious if this is a true. Well, actually, no. It is a true pre-code movie.
Yeah, it
was on the list, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
It was on the list.
Okay. Cool, awesome. You guys have anything else to say before we wrap up?
Nope.
No.
Okay, so thank you to our cool ass yard duties over on Patreon. That is Javier, Heather, Michael, and Chris. If you want to support us on the Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/middleclassfilmclass and support us there. If you don't want to support us through those means or pay out of pocket for that, totally fine. Just watch us on the YouTube channel, share with a friend, share with family. The more viewers we get, listeners we get, it feels like it's worth something. So, anything else you guys want to say?
No.
Okay. Thank you to our special guest, Molly Raspberry. Look in the show notes if you want to follow her on the social medias. She is, like I said on the show, she's a value-added follow if you follow her.
Yeah.
You'll get a lot of really good recommendations, interesting takes, and how many people you know that have a master's degree in film?
In film?
Not many.
No.
Yeah. I don't know that many people have master's degrees in general.
I do.
Listener Ryan, masturbate degree.
My first girlfriend has a master's degree.
Cool.
Do you know her?
What's it?
Do I know her?
Do you know her?
Do you
yes, I currently know her.
Do you know her in the biblical sense?
No. She's married. So married with 2 kids.
That doesn't mean you never knew her.
Do you know her anymore?
The curves of her body.
Yes, I know her. Please,
You know of her.
I'm aware.
You knew her once.
Well, dude, we just don't know.
I don't know what the parameter is of knowing someone then. Do I have to actively be
What's
in
her phone
contact?
number? Say her phone number right now. By memory.
I do not know that.
What was the last communication you had with her?
The last communication?
This will dictate if you know
I like
her
how
or
we're
not.
trying to prove that Tyler doesn't know anybody with a master's degree.
No,
That's
the
what
last
the show has become.
I think the last communication was like 3 years ago. I saw her fiance at a bar that I used to frequent, and I texted her. I was like, "Hey, is this so and so? Are you in town?" And she was like, "Ah, yeah, it is. He went there." I was like, "Fine."
Yeah, delete my number. That's what she said.
No, we're
You're amicable?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, anyways, so thank you again, Molly Raspberry. Follow her in the socials. We're in the show notes. Until next time. Thank you for joining us today as we talk about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And we chat with Molly Razz, the one and only, the great. Follow us on next week as we review The Black Cat from 1934, starring Bela Lugosi and whatever that guy's name is.
Boris Karloff.
There you go. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/MCFC podcast, and send us an email, mcfcpodcast@gmail.com.
And follow us on Instagram at Middle Class Film Class.
And on Twitter at Podcast MCFC and on TikTok at Middle Class Film Class.
Feels good to be back. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next week.
See you next time.
See ya.